Pollard with headlines from your hometown news leader. Alabama Governor Kay Ivey says she will allow the reopening of the state's economy through a phased-in approach beginning at 5 p.m. Thursday. Under a new safer at home order that runs through May 15th, Ivey says the state is encouraging people to stay home and follow good sanitation practices in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. Some businesses may reopen, but with conditions attached. Retail stores can reopen, but only half their occupancy rate are allowed inside, in addition to social distancing and sanitation rules. Beaches will reopen, but people must maintain 6 feet of distancing. Additionally, gatherings of 10 or more people are prohibited. Non-work gatherings are still limited to fewer than 10 people with 6 feet of distance between each person. While Governor Ivey will ease health restrictions, allowing shuttered retailers to open, other businesses will see no immediate change. Restaurants will not be allowed to open dining rooms. Additionally, gyms and close contact businesses, including barber shops, nail salons, and hair salons, must stay closed. Churches are still unable to physically gather for worship. A growing number of states are easing restrictions to bolster an economy on life support.
I got you covered,
after the shutdown, but in doing so, they may put the health of its residents at higher risk of contracting coronavirus. You can read Governor Ivey's complete safer at home order on our website, WTVY.com. Those are your headlines from your hometown news leader. I'm Taylor Pollock.
This Channel 4 news and weather update brought to you by Dixieland Metals. Make your first roof your last with Dixieland Metals.
Well, we're tracking a storm system that is currently moving through the Mississippi Valley region. We'll cross over in Alabama later this afternoon, bringing us a chance for some showers and thunderstorms, some of which could have gusty winds on the lead edges. A squall line will come through here later on this afternoon into the evening hours. Rain wraps up overnight tonight, and we're down to about 55 degrees to start the day on Thursday. Clouds clear out Thursday afternoon, and then eventually mostly sunny, a high of 75 degrees. Friday, we're up to 80 degrees and sunny skies, 85 and mainly sunny by Saturday. From the 4-1 Storm Center, I'm meteorologist Evan Chigbert.
There are leaders, then there's everybody.
There we go. Good morning, everybody. Glad you could be with us. Hey, Becca. Hey, Angie. Hey, Amy. Thanks for finding us off the grid there. 55. That's going to be chilly tomorrow morning. It's windy out there right now, y'all. Crazy windy. If I didn't put goop in my hair, I'd be all over the place. And there she is. Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, Becca. Hey, Angie. How are y'all today? What day is it? Is today Tuesday or Wednesday?
It's a Wednesday.
Oh, it's Pizza Wednesday. Hey, Wayne. Good morning. My days are all mixed up, y'all. I just can't. I was thinking it was Tuesday.
No. Pizza Wednesday. See, that's why
Pizza Girl.
That's why Pizza Wednesday exists.
All our breakfast club is in the house.
Hey, Gina.
Hey, baby. Hey, pretty girl.
Warrior Girl, Wayne, good to see you. Hey, Bren, good to see you this morning.
Go. Daddy, I already got their food ready. Hey, Bren. Not MIA today. Good, Becca. So good. Hey, Steve.
B1053, it's Pollard and Dave in the morning. Good morning to you. 4 minutes after 6 o'clock. 63 on your all-metal roofing and siding weather radar. Starting to get cloudy out there, but I think we're going to have a gorgeous sunrise. And the good news is Evan tells us the rain's going to be over with tonight. I'm about rained out for April already. This hour is a service of Mark Dunning Industries. We got bragging rights, early bird trivia coming up in just a few, and broadcasting from her living room in Wicksburg. It is Amy Pollard. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. It's so good to see you. It's so awesome because now we've added this additional little element to our morning show where we're doing the Facebook live stream and also the YouTube live stream. And it's like as soon as we come on live, we start seeing in the window, a little chat window there to the side, everybody checking in. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Yeah, it's neat.
It's like our own little breakfast club. So I love seeing you guys in the morning and hearing from you. And definitely y'all brighten our day during this whole social distancing thing. And now, yesterday, Governor Ivey came out and I don't really know that she said a whole lot different, Dave.
I think
I
I think it was more a blessing on small businesses to go for it. And I'm really encouraged by that. We had a
Yeah.
great show yesterday with Brother Ricky on Wiregrass Strong. We had 3 local business owners on the air,
Mhm,
and they were certainly excited. And I tell you, Amy, one of the things that I got from talking with them yesterday was
mhm.
how comforted I felt by their professionalism and their care about the community. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? So,
Yeah,
so their top priority is to make sure that they can do business. And
for
so they're
sure.
going to make it as safe as they can for anybody. And I was really excited to talk with them. I'm really excited for Friday. Actually, I heard it was Thursday at 5 is officially going to be it.
Either way,
Yeah. So I'm really excited.
there's not a lot that's different. Some of the small business retail shops are gonna be open up. I'm still kind of, sad for, like, my friends that own hair salons and, nail salons and some of the smaller businesses like that that aren't, you know, able to open yet.
If they can
Um
hold out, I've got plenty for them to cut right here.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
If they
sitting
can
here
just hold
going,
out just a
there's
minute or two
oh,
more.
there's only so much home hair coloring I can do.
That's right. Hey, either way, it is Pizza Wednesday and a great day to be alive.
Good morning. Hey, Lena. Hey, Pamela. Tasha. Good morning.
Blur's Day, the 4010th of
Blur's Day.
Mapillary.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I have completely lost track. I'm just like, I'm so over it.
That's funny. Hey, don't forget to share now.
Hey, Karen.
Y'all go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
When
doing
y'all
right
go
now.
on and when y'all go on and you type in your little message to us and you say good morning, also make sure you hit share on our live stream and maybe tag about 3 of your friends real quick so we can help spread the love. What about y'all gonna be back in studio? So right now, Becca, we have a limited staff. Still is, they've opened it up, but they still want everybody to keep like socially distant. And right now, because I do have the newborn, that's only 12 days old here at the house, I'm still going to continue to broadcast from home. Right now, Dave and I doing what we do. So,
Yeah, I'm
um,
ready for her to come back though. She likes this. I don't. I'm telling
Dave,
you.
Dave loves me. He loves me.
Well,
I love Dave
something
too.
like that.
It's
Something like that.
different.
But
It's
it's a
definitely
different
different.
yin and yang going on.
It
And I'm
is.
going to go ahead and tell you. Can I be honest? Can I be brutally honest?
Sure.
We are on our best behavior when we're streaming.
Very true. That is truer words have never been spoken from my morning show partner. I mean, um, it's a little more difficult doing what we're doing, even though,
We
like,
can still stream. Amy, here's the thing. We can still stream from the studio. I
yeah,
just need you
but
here. I just need you here.
you hear him. I need you here.
Yes.
Um, my biggest thing right now is keeping keeping Braden safe, and I'm there's needs to be a little more time. I think some of the sales stuff. See, I can still do my sales from home. The advertisers that we have online, I can handle all of my accounts. The only difficult thing is me and Dave, just being separated, and that's a little bit harder. But um, I got to make sure that the baby's protected. Like y'all, we don't even go to Walmart, and we don't go anywhere.
I'm going to go
Like,
check
so
on the news. I'll be right back.
go ahead. So with that being said, we take every precaution. Like when we get our groceries, we spray all the bags down with Lysol before we bring them in, and like we're just like we change our clothes and they go straight to the washing machine if we go anywhere outside of that, not like outdoors in the yard, but if we had a doctor's appointment or something like that, like we take every precaution and just I'm not quite there yet. Um, Making sure that he's gonna be okay because it would devastate me if I was out and about and I went to work and I'm around other employees and I brought something home. So I would just so right now we're gonna keep doing like what we're doing, but we're gonna continue to do the live stream for you guys. And I don't know. The live stream might be a little bit different when we do get back together because it's something that we didn't do before. So I don't know. To be honest with y'all, if I can be brutally honest, because y'all are like my breakfast VIP folks, I've never wanted to do the live stream before, because I was afraid that you would find it boring, to be completely honest. Like, when you're on the air, like you turn the mics on and you're on the air and you know where you're going, you know what you're saying, you know what you're gonna talk about, and for 2 or 3 minutes, that's what you talk about, and then you play music and you come back. This is a solid, nonstop 3-hour stream. You're not hearing any music, so all you're hearing is some of the mundane stuff that we talk about behind the scenes, and I mean, some of it can be really entertaining, but, I've always been of the opinion I didn't wanna do it because I was afraid we would bore you, and so all the time that they've been trying to get me to wanna do the live stream forever, I was like, "No, I don't wanna do that, and I don't want them to see me picking my nose and all the crazy stuff." So, I've never been big on it, but it's been to admit it's been fun with you guys is fairly easy to do because it's fun to, like, see your conversation with us and all. So, I don't know, because it can be kinda boring, right? I feel like yesterday was a little bit boring, like, in between our breaks on the radio, I just didn't some days you have more to say than others, right? It's kinda like when you're at home and you get up and you're with your spouse and they're like, "What's wrong with you? Like, I mean, you're not talking today." There's some days, even though talking is what we do for a living, there's some days that in between the records, there's just not a lot to say on a live stream where we can do it on the radio because it's 2 and 3 minute spurts. This is a solid, we need to entertain. And so please do not use feet to press the elevator buttons. Please, Jesus, do not. That is disgusting.
So my friend, he's the editor of the Dothan Eagle, Bill Perkins, friend of mine, posted this on his Facebook page, and he said, "This is how you get COVID-19."
OMG. Are you kidding? Y'all are fun, not
COVID-19, that's
boring.
hilarious.
Oh, he misses you. Take him some pound cake when you go back.
Oh, I missed it so bad. It just didn't work out.
Thank you, Bren.
Oh, you're
I
very
love
sweet. Thank you.
taking for
Oh,
the
the best.
grandbaby. I wish everyone would do that with babies. I'm so in love with that child. Y'all just do not know. I am so in love with him. I just couldn't even imagine. Hey, Amy, thank you so much. I saw where you commented first thing this morning. This is what makes it real. It does make it real. I agree with that. There's an element that you get with the live stream that you just don't you're not going to get it on the radio, and I was afraid that that was the part that you guys would find boring because you entertain when in between the records and you're on air and you're on in between this there's no music.
B1053, it's Pollard and Dave in the morning, brand new from Low Cash. One big country song, 63 and windy out there this morning. I don't know if you've been outside yet, Amy, but the breeze is out and about. If I didn't have goop in my hair, I'd be looking cray-cray.
You'd have plenty of flyaways today.
Yes, I would.
Doubt.
Hey, it's 6:14. This hour is brought to you by Mark Dunning Industries. Amy, we're giving Mom a break, an entire day off. It's called Mom's Day Out, and I have a feeling Mom's going to get her day out pretty soon. So we need to get a lot of qualifiers for this.
We do, and when you hear the Mom's Day Out sounder, you need to be caller 15, and that's how you simply get in the running. Now, you can win it for yourself. You can win it for your mom, your sister, your aunt, your grandma. It
That's
don't
right.
matter. Whoever wins it. Listen, guys, you can win it for your mom or
That's
your
right.
sister. But either way, you look at it. Thank you so much to our wonderful sponsors. That's going to be Glass Doctor in Dothan, Dothan Blowpipe, and Massage Envy, because you guys have stepped up to the plate to make this an extra special little Mom's Day Out,
Oh,
and we
man. An
appreciate
entire
it
day
so
at the
much.
spa for Mom and her bestie, some flowers, dinner for two. It's straight up awesome. I'll
Yeah,
trade
so
you for it. I'll cut your grass. If you win it and you
listen,
need
Dave
your yard
loves
cut, I'll cut your grass for it.
he loves to get spa drunk. So, unlike any man I've ever met in my
Oh,
life,
wow.
he will fight you to go to the spa. Trust me, as soon as this quarantination is over,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
probably gonna be standing at the door talking about something.
Like,
Hello.
no, let me in. Let me in. I need a spa. I need a spa now.
Yeah. But he's never been for a pedicure, guys and girls. Never been. Hey, do y'all like my shirt?
Hank
Hank
Willie, Cash, Waylon, Merle.
and Merle. Ain't that cute?
Isn't that a lyric from a song?
Hank will. No, I think some Jason Aldean stuff may refer to
I
all these
just want
artists.
to say there was like,
Maybe.
help me out, listeners. Help me
But
out.
this is my new shirt. Y'all know what? Normally, good morning, Jeff. Hey, Cindy, how are you?
Hey, guys. Morning, Tasha.
Y'all crack me up every day, never boring. Thank you so much. That's probably what's going to determine if we keep the live stream thing going because we did it all for the social distancing, but we weren't sure it was something we were going to want to keep going because the last thing I want to be is like boring. Like I think that can turn people away too. If you're boring, I think people will be like, yeah, these people are lame. I'm not going to hang out here. Only cool kids hang out here, right? Notice he has his hair fixed today. I know, right? Thanks, Becca. I got it from my friends at Something to Talk About in Slocum. They have the cutest stuff. You're sleepy, Cindy? See, that's what I worry about. I worry that we're putting y'all to sleep. Listen, I gotta tell y'all, completely transparent here when I tell you. Years ago, before I ever got in radio, so like 20 years ago, there was one particular local um radio personality that I could turn on and honest to goodness go to sleep every single time. There was just something about the voice that I don't know if I was just comforted or if I was bored. I don't know what it was, but I could turn it on and go smooth slap out, sleep and sleep for days. So I've always had a fear of do people do do we do that, y'all? Do we make y'all sleepy? Because that means you're bored or something. I don't know. We don't want it to be that way. So that's why I hated thinking about doing the live stream. Because I was like, or the video live stream. Not to mention, I can't come in with ragged out hair all in a messy bun and looking jank. I have to at least get up and do a little something to myself. I thought working at home was going to mean that hey, I can roll up out of bed, fuzzy slippers, my robe, and y'all can't see me, and I can just do my own show. I can do my show with Dave, just do it from my house. It don't work that way. I still have to get up and get presentable in the mornings. I will pay you $100 to cut my hair. I know right now, Woody, is it not? I, it's like pitiful. My hairdresser, like I can only do so much root touch up and it ain't working. I posted on my hairdresser's website yesterday. His name is Ben. He is phenomenal. He is a color mastermind. And he has to be to work with all this mess. But I'm going to tell you, I posted on his page yesterday because he was upset over KI. Naturally the salons are not getting to open back up right now. And I posted on him. I do not know what y'all don't understand. My hairdresser is essential. He is more essential than toilet paper. So I don't know what Kay Ivy don't get about that. She even commented about how bad she needs her hairdresser. Guarantee you sister's getting her hair did. She's getting her hair did right now. She got somebody coming to her crib. I know she does.
Coming to
Somebody
the
coming up.
governor's crib in Montgomery.
They go into the crib and she getting her hair did. I promise you.
Going to the
They
governor's
all these
crib.
celebs and these public figures trying to act like, oh, it's killing me. Going, y'all know y'all got somebody on snap standby. When you snap, they are there. What does that say? It's blurry. Becoming an adult is back it up a little. I can't read that.
Hang on. My hand is shaky from not enough coffee.
I can't read it because it's not your hand. It's blurry.
Oh, it says becoming an adult is probably the dumbest thing you could ever do.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Woody, yes, darling. Not sleeping, but late for work because I'm watching y'all. Oh, just tell the boss that we gave you a hall pass. Tell him, oh, you are the boss. Never mind. Who are you kidding, Karen? You are your boss. Absolutely not. Most of the time, I'm laughing at y'all so hard I'm crying. We cry. We cry when we look at ourselves, too. Listen. Love listening and watching. Thank you, TJ. Y'all are making me feel a little bit better about this. Really and truly. You are. Cause I don't know. I can be a little bit of a private person. I am transparent in a lot of ways in the way I think and feel. And if you meet me in public, it's the same person, I think. And I've been told by a lot of people over the years, if you meet me in public, it's the same person you're watching right now. I'm not a fake person. And sometimes I need to be a little bit faker because I can't hide the way my true feelings are sometimes, which can be a fault because I don't have a filter. Look at my morning show partner. He's
She
agreeing.
thinks I don't hear anything she says.
Yeah.
But I hear
I don't have a filter, and so sometimes it is the fault to be. Oh, we got to play early bird.
B1053. It's Pollard and Dave in the morning. Good Wednesday morning to you. Even I had to think about it for a second. It's Pizza Wednesday today, 6:22. What are you mumbling on about?
I told Woody I was sorry. I'm talking to all of our Facebook friends. We've got a Facebook live stream. And they're all going to go on and share it with you so that if you don't know Pollard and Dave in the morning, you can watch us too. We're just talking about the reality of like doing a video stream. And I was afraid, Dave, that we would be boring to people because honestly, they're not hearing any music. All they're doing is just listening to small talk with us and bantering back and forth. And I was afraid it would be boring. That's why all these years I've not wanted to do this. And they're all like, no, it's not like that. It's the whole different thing. We love what y'all are funny. We love watching you and talking to you. And so I'm like, okay, y'all are making me feel better. Okay. I feel a little bit better now. I got my pet pill from all my friends.
Is that what it is? Are you, is this, Amy? Let me see. I don't know if our online listeners are familiar with this.
Oh, here we go.
That's when Amy's had just the right amount of coffee.
Because Dave says it's like being on a merry-go-round. And I'll feel another sip.
She starts chasing squirrels, y'all. It's funny. It's funny. Right when she has the right amount of coffee. Speaking of which, gotta have a sip right now. Go ahead.
Y'all ready?
Oh, it's just a little too hot. I swallowed too big of a mouthful.
Good.
All right, so we're getting folks qualified for Mom's Day Out. It's an entire day at the spa for Mom and her best friend. We got Friday free-for-all coming up in 2 days. We're what, 72 and a half hours
Dave,
away.
I got a question.
What?
Can you turn the merry-go-round off?
I did turn it off.
Yeah, because no, we can still hear it.
Are you kidding me?
We can still hear it.
Can you hear it now?
Now. Thank you.
Okay. Wow. I just learned something new. I can drown you out anytime and even
because that thing right there makes me want to go like, yeah, because when whatever's on the quick page is on, I can't hardly hear myself, and they can't hear, and we can't think because it's loud.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't need to hear you.
Dave is trying to tell y'all I've had way too much coffee this morning. I don't know because I'm operating on 4 hours of sleep again today. So, y'all ready to play some early bird trivia? Now,
am.
remember, if you get this question right, you get straight up Pollard and Dave bragging rights. And like,
That's pretty awesome.
I
right
don't
there.
think, except Haley Chudzik, she's one that's won more than one time. See,
Yes.
I'm keeping track.
Are you?
So everybody else, yeah, in my mind, I'm keeping track with that. So
I'm
because
telling
it's
y'all,
bragging
she is
rights,
hanging. All right.
whatever. Okay, you ready for today's question?
I am.
Y'all ready?
Okay.
Okay. So less than 5% of Americans have it, but 30% think that they do. Less than 5% actually have
have
this,
whatever this is.
but more than 30% actually do have it. And it is not COVID-19.
No, wait a minute. Let
I'm
me
just
get
gonna go
this
ahead and tell
straight.
you.
You're
It's
lagging a
not
little bit. So
COVID.
let me clarify here. 5% of people actually have it, and 35% of people think they have it.
That is correct.
Okay.
Mhm.
So what are we
Mhm.
thinking about? And it's going to be like bad breath. Is it bad breath?
No, and you're
Okay.
not supposed to take a guess.
I'm sorry.
No, it is not.
Okay.
But okay, let me give y'all a clue.
All right.
This is a really good clue. I'm a good clue giver. Okay, this is something that you would have to get from the doctor. You would have to be told from the doctor most likely
Oh,
that you
okay.
have this.
All right.
Okay. So it's not like, oh, bad breath or anything like what Dave is saying. So 3% of people actually have it, but over 30% think they do.
All right. If you think you know, give us a call, 699-1053. You can call, you can text, you can message us on the live stream at B1053 on Facebook and Wiregrass Radio on YouTube. It's Bragging Rights Early Bird Trivia, and we're going to catch something from the doctor. At least 35% of us will.
Yes. Jeff?
Common
Amy's
sense
what?
is what Becca says, and I got to hang with that one.
Oh, Amy's video is blurry and keeps skipping.
Yeah, you need to either log
I'm
in,
gonna go
either
out.
check out your hoops, or
I don't have no hoops.
all
I
right,
don't have
well,
any.
then log in and log back out.
Okay, I'm gonna log out.
All right. Should be right back. I don't know the answer, guys. Y'all can guess all you want. My guess was bad breath, so there you go. Hey, Woody, we've been together for about 4 years now. Been a morning show together. There she is. Let's see if this is better. There you go. That's mo better. A lot of guesses, Amy, and I don't know the answer. So,
Sleep apnea? No. Insomnia? No. Flu? No. High blood pressure? It's getting closer. It would be something that you pretty much probably will always have, so it's not
allergies.
flu.
Maybe they didn't hear me. Maybe they didn't hear me. Sorry. It's a habit. See, normally we're doing it. We're doing it here. Nobody can hear us.
Okay. Well, since my morning show partner cannot refrain.
Nobody's guessed it. Maybe they didn't hear me.
That's only because it takes them a minute. They heard you. And they just have
Nikki
ding,
got
ding,
it.
ding. See? Okay, well, how about this?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna make y'all be more specific than that. How about this?
Okay.
I'm gonna make y'all be more specific. You got to guess what kind.
I already know the answer. It's a.
Nobody asked you. Nobody asked you. Dave did it. I know. He ruins everything, Becca.
Everything?
Not everything.
Thank you. That hurt me.
Everybody wins, Woody.
That's right.
I like it. Woody, where are you at? You're saying they closed down a festival or something where you were or something. I think you said
4th of July said the fireworks.
Oh, they've already closed it? It ain't even July yet.
Well, they're assuming the 6 foot.
No, not dust, not seasonal allergies, not pollen.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
Who's gonna be the first to get it?
I already got it, but I don't care.
Y'all want to see what I made this morning?
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
No. Grilled cheese?
Hay fever, no. Peanut, no. Grass allergies, no. I got grilled cheese.
BRB, I'm going to check on that news. Oh, text me the email that you wanted because I couldn't.
I don't know.
Or have him text me.
Okay.
Have him text me.
Animal, no. Not animal. Y'all making me talk with my mouth full. Oh, what's up? Woody. You got the longest listener award today. But don't I know, Woody, don't we know you from down here somewhere? How'd you find us? Seaweed. No, Janet. But I used to take seaweed pills, like the little seaweed pills, capsules. It's supposed to be good for you. I don't know. I just took it because it was at the health food store. Gluten? No. Allergy to Dave? Absolutely. No. Y'all, what? I cannot believe y'all have not guessed this yet. So gluten is too specific. How about that? You got to be more specific than just saying allergy, but gluten is too specific.
Oh, Becca. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Wow, Woody's up in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I said Woody's got the long listener award. Yes, warrior girl. Yes. Food allergies. Yes. Very well done. Very well done. Food allergies. 3% of people actually have them, but 30% think they have them.
Yeah.
I guess maybe because they just think, miss me, she said. Do you miss me? One of these mornings, maybe tomorrow, I might get out and do my show from outside. Depends on how squirrely. Y'all hadn't even noticed my new background. What's up with that?
B1053, it's Pollard and Dave in the morning. Good morning to you. 6:33 this hour. A service of Mark Dunning Industries. We're playing bragging rights early bird trivia this morning. Amy's got a real stumper going on, girl. What is happening with this trivia question?
Well, actually, we had a winner chicken dinner on our Facebook live stream. So today's question actually goes like this. 3% of people actually have this, but over 30% of people think they have it. Okay. What is it? And the clue I gave you was you'd have to find out from your doctor about this. Dave ruined the question and said allergies on the side.
Do I get bragging rights now?
No, you don't get bragging rights. You cannot win. Allergies was partially right. You had to be a little more specific than that. Wow. And well, we had a winner. It is actually food allergies. 3% of people actually have them, but over 30% of people think, oh, I'm allergic to that. I can't have it.
Well, who gets bragging rights, girl?
It's on there. Warrior Girl.
Warrior Girl 77 gets bragging rights for early bird trivia from Pollard and Dave.
So, I was talking about Dave trying to do my morning show, maybe going out and setting up outside. And
not today.
Not today because I got that little cling, which tells me it's going to rain in about 3 minutes or 4 minutes or whatever. And it did. It sprinkled 42 drops and moved right on.
Did it?
And yeah, that was it. I don't know. Right. How much of the radar are we looking at with rain on it?
Nothing right now. Everything's well to the west of us. I think it's just going to be a line of showers move through this afternoon, and then it's going to be out of here. Evan's really good at giving forecasts. So I'm putting my money on Evan today.
Okay, so let's talk about this. My morning show partner is one of the most observant male figures that I've ever had in my life. Like,
Oh, wow.
I can usually come in with a different color eyeshadow or something on, and he's gonna be like, "You changed something on your eyes. What did you do?" Or your hair is different, or
I'm
you
just
got a
awesome
new.
like that.
I mean, he's just always pays attention to everything. Yet this morning, he has not noticed the newest thing in the Where's Waldo in the Amy Pollard
The Where's
scheme of
Waldo?
things. And if you're on my Facebook Live on our stream, Facebook Live, you can see the picture, and the picture is always the same where I'm broadcasting from, but there is something different. Now, the Facebook live stream people are going to be able to cheat because I was mentioning it as you put your headphones on and we're going into the last break.
Oh.
But you have not yet noticed. And if you've noticed, you would have said something because I know you and you haven't noticed yet.
Okay.
So,
You got me on the spot now. Is it
mhm.
your background color has changed or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was gray and now it's blue gray.
It's a mint green.
Mint green. Okay.
It is a mint green now. I was like,
If you get a
pretty
green
simple.
screen, we can find you some filters. Like I found some for
I
Star
would
Wars.
love to do
Like
that.
I could be like in the Star Wars battle chamber.
How do
or
I do
something.
that?
That'd be kind of fun. You just have to Google it. See, I need.
How do I get a green screen?
You just need a green piece of cloth. Just go to the cloth store, get you a big bolt of cloth that's just green, and hang it behind you, and you can have all kinds of video
I
playing
can
back
order
there.
one
All
on
kinds of stuff.
Amazon.
Absolutely.
So I could have like a beach scene or something behind me.
Yeah.
Oh, we can be broadcasting from the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I'm down with that.
All right. So go
I'm
check
gonna
it
do
out.
that.
Do your dead Google best. Okay. This hour is brought to you by Mark Dunning Industries.
Ooh, do it Friday. Yeah, my outside thing where we can hear the birds. Listen, what is it? All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet.
Rock and Robin. Tweet.
Mm,
Tweedly
mm,
dee. Rock
mm.
and Robin. Tweet. Tweedly dee. Go rock and
This is
Robin.
not green enough, I don't guess. Is this green enough? It's gotta be like this.
It's like almost Kelly green.
Dang
There
it.
are red screens too. I think Ricky uses a red screen.
And by the time you get it, you'll be back at the studio. You're probably right, Becca. I don't know. No, I'm probably not going back. I'm not going back anytime soon. Because I can't, because of the baby. So
I'd understand if
I
it
know.
was.
Listen, Dave is like,
Yeah,
you'd understand
Ricky's
what?
got it right. Get your green material from a local retailer.
That's what I was thinking, is that I would just go to a material store and like just get me a swath.
A swath?
A swath.
Swath
Get me
isn't enough.
A swatch.
A swatch is
Swatch.
tiny. Swatch is just
a bolt.
a bolt. It might be too much.
So what's in between a swath and a bolt?
I don't know. Why don't you get like 3 square yards?
Will the width be enough though? Because it's got to be wide to like cover maternity leave.
Yeah.
I know, right? Let's see. I was just jamming to Boston, running with the pack. Oh, cool. So Woody, you didn't answer me, did you? How did you find us?
He said he was just scrolling through live feeds.
Get out.
Yeah.
Get out of town. You were scrolling through live feeds on Facebook and you're like, who are these crazy fools? What are they doing? They are in Alabama. And is he somewhere around Philadelphia? Did he say?
No, he's from Michigan, I think.
Michigan. Ooh, Woody, are you a Wolverine? We roll tide.
Oh my God.
We roll tide. But you're not from here. Like you've never been around here. You've always been from up there. Are you ready?
Have you told him where here is yet?
We're in Alabama. He knows that.
Southeast
He's
Alabama.
listened to us talk enough to know we're from Alabama.
Country. God's country.
God's country. Hey,
Where
listen.
righteous people
This
live.
is what I want to know, Woody. Oh yeah, we have sunsets like this because we broadcast from an 8th floor building, and we get to catch the beautiful sunrises in the morning. Get out, warrior girl. Big green bed sheet. Where? Yeah, a big green bed sheet. Let me watch this. I'm gonna go on Amazon and look. And that's one of them things you would
Don't do
never
Amazon, Amy. Do local.
True. Well, where am I gonna get a green bed sheet local? Ain't nobody around here got no green bed sheet. They know
I bet
people
you're
that-
asking the right people right now. Tell you exactly where to go.
Pamela, I see y'all. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Upper Peninsula, absolutely not. Buckeye football. Okay. Okay, I like that better than Michigan. That's a beautiful sunrise, Dave.
It was a good one this morning. Always
Nice.
is right in front of a storm, it seems.
Buckeyes now. We've had our run-ins with y'all. It's all good.
War
College
Eagle,
football.
thank you, Pam. Wait a minute.
We love it.
Thank
We
you.
just are curious to see what's going to happen with college football this year, right? I don't know why he has to. There's a reason why you sit on that. There's a reason why that is a
Are you
cushion
trying
for
to tell me you don't have a Bama butt rest in your possession?
No, don't.
You liar.
I
You're
would
a
never
liar.
sit on.
You are straight telling lies. I don't like
I
it.
do
I don't
not.
like this side of you, Amy.
I do not.
I don't like this lying side of you.
What is this? Wait. I cannot tell a lie. I do not have an Alabama butt cushion. Good morning, Ricky, my favorite Florida realtor. Yes. Y'all need some Florida real estate? Ricky can hook you up. Yes. And he's going to call his favorite mortgage lender. Alabama, Florida mortgages. I can take care of you. Y'all know what? I'm going to tell y'all something.
There you go. Karen's got it figured out. A big green tablecloth.
It seems like if I would have thunk it for St. Patrick's Day, I probably could have found something like that. Right?
Yep.
But I didn't thunk it.
Hush, Becca.
So here's what I'm thinking.
Let's see. Wait a minute. Laura says somebody has several. Hang on.
She has
Well,
several.
Several what, though? What'd you say, Laura? It has several what? I don't see what else.
Get your green egg grill and put it behind you. I don't have a green egg grill. And it's not big enough. I have a big
Ha ha ha.
You have a big green tablecloth, Karen?
Thank you for putting it back, Ricky. That's my emergency bad hair day hat.
Yeah. Good. Good, Ricky. Yeah, that's what you do with stuff that has Auburn on it. You just wipe your feet on it. You put it in the bottom of the bird cage, stuff like that. Now, look, y'all done got me.
Chris Jansen having some good vibes with Pollard and Dave in the morning. Good morning to you. 63, cloudy outside. We're going to call it fair. We're going to call it fair because the wind is blowing and on your all-metal roofing and siding weather radar, most of the moisture is well to the west of us right now. This hour is brought to you by Mark Dunning Industries. It is Pollard and Dave in the morning, and Amy's straight telling lies on Facebook. She's just making stuff up and spitting out untruths. Like, I just don't know what to think.
Listen, Linda, listen. I was talking to Woody, who is on our live stream, and he is up around the peninsula of
upper
Michigan.
Peninsula. That's right.
And so he gets the longest listener award today. And I asked him how he found us, and he said he was just scrolling through Facebook live feeds and stuff like that, and he found us. And I'm like, well, you were probably like, what's these crazy fools right here doing from Alabama? So we're just talking about college football. He is a Ohio State Buckeye fan. And so, hey, mad respect. I got some mad respect because Prince and Tide and the Buckeyes, we have tied up a few times.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But I was thinking about college football this season, and it seems like somewhere, maybe yesterday during Governor Kay Ivey's press conference, they were talking about school in general and asking her what her thoughts were about. And she said, well, we still have time,
Right.
We still have time, to be talking about that.
Wouldn't start till August, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
high school, college, whatever.
Mhm.
So it's gonna be, but some of the questions that I saw being asked to other officials are, yes, but some of the practices and the workouts start during the summer and start
Sure.
over the next couple of months.
Sure.
And are they going to be allowed to do that? That's still a question we don't have answered. And to be honest with you, y'all know I have sources. And I told y'all that the actual shutdown was coming, brother Ricky, before it ever happened. So I contacted my sources yesterday before the conference and I said, what's going to happen with KIV? And they said, as of 3 o'clock the day before, she was still undecided as to what she was going to do. But they said more than likely it'll be in 2-week increments, the way that she goes back into this thing, because it is actually going to be longer than what she just wanted to come out and say. She didn't want to just come out and say, okay, I'm going to keep everything on the down low until the end of May or the 1st of June. She didn't want to do that. So just coming out and saying, here's what we're going to do. We're going to open this much
Mhm.
and then we'll talk again in 2 weeks. So my source was correct about the 2-week thing. More than
Right.
likely in 2 weeks, she'll come back and open up a little bit something else, but still say, hey, 2 weeks from now, we'll talk again. So kind of like a little staged
I'm good with that.
opening
Look,
up.
I'm
I'm good
I'm
with that.
excited with our I'm excited for our local businesses being able to look forward to opening their doors. What is it, Thursday at 5 officially that they can
Um,
start opening their doors?
yes,
Yeah, so I'm
yes.
really excited for our local businesses, and I invite all local businesses to contact any one of our sales staff to get the word out. We need to let folks know that y'all are open, right?
Yeah, pretty much, and that's that. Hey, listen, if you are a business owner out here in the Wiregrass area and you need to get the word out, hey, we got a sales staff. I'm on the sales staff. You just call us. We'll be glad to get you some commercials ready to go on air. I know everybody's really anxious about this and really ready to get the show back on the road. And we're here with you. We're behind you
That's
100%.
right. 647, it's Pollard and Dave. Just watch me, all right? You know what time it is? I just said
Got you.
647.
Got you. I
That's an
got you.
important time for you to know what time it is.
Becca, I'm down with that. I'm so down with the
So,
diaper.
Warrior
All my
Girl, figure
diapers.
out your T-shirt, Amy.
What'd she say? Country music, be countrywide. Brantley Gilbert, every state there's a station.
Playing.
Yeah, there you go. I
See?
was thinking Aldine.
Yep.
So you're right. It is Brantley Gilbert. Yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
Ding,
Look at
ding,
you,
ding, ding, ding,
girl.
ding. Yeah, there's a lot of War Eagle fans on this morning. Thank you guys. Appreciate the support.
Hey, I got my thing for my season tickets. They mailed me my thing for my season tickets. And I'm thinking, okay, am I buying season tickets this year? If I buy season tickets and they're gonna have a season.
Mm.
I'm just telling you, they're gonna have a season. It may be with no fans up in the stadium, but I believe there's gonna be college football. I just don't know what kind of
Well, once again, you're putting the players at risk because they can't stay 6
true,
feet apart.
true. Mm.
My son and we were talking
Lord
about,
have mercy. Let me tell y'all something. If we do not get to watch Alabama Roll Tide football this year, I am going to have a straight panic attack. I got to have my football.
I'll tell you who will be the best barometer.
Who?
For all sports, the best barometer is going to be basketball. It's a super
Why?
long season. It's a super long season. People are generally crammed into an arena together, and basketball players get closer than any
But
other
they start
team.
when?
They're
They're
supposed
in.
to be going right now, aren't they?
Yeah, but I get that. I get that they're not going right now
I'm
because
just saying they're going to be the barometer.
I don't agree with that because I think football is going to be the barometer because it's August, September, which gives us time to kind of the curve be flattened and a lot of good things,
I hope
going
so.
in between.
Look, I hope so. There's a lot of our industries in this country that are event based, that are
Mhm,
crowd based. I'm talking about
mhm.
theme parks and arenas and events. That's a lot of how our country does business. So I hope we can get that.
Willie Nelson's birthday today.
Yeehaw. Well,
I'm celebrating Willie. How about
me
that?
too.
Um, Oh, so dang it, y'all keep making me lose my train of thought.
No, Amy.
I'm singing
No,
right.
you gotta own it. You
I
gotta
know
own it.
where I'm going. I know where I'm going. And then I look over here and I start looking at all their comments and I go, oh,
You've got 30 seconds
okay.
to
See,
do what
now
I told you to do.
y'all are getting me in trouble today.
Put the coffee down.
No, it's good.
That's right. Alabama will claim the national championship if there's no season this year.
Oh, yeah. They might as well give it to who's going to win it anyway.
Y'all just go on there.
Yeah. And all the Auburn fans said, I quit. I can't win.
Focus, Amy. Focus. You got 10 seconds. Okay. Oh, Lord Jesus.
No fun.
B1053, Pollard and Dave, Laurie Margren, classic from her. Watch me. That's what I've been doing to Amy Pollard this morning. We're streaming live on our Facebook page. Just go to B1053. You can go to YouTube and watch it there as well. Type in Wiregrass Radio, both words. And then when you get there, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications. So anytime when we go live, you can just find us immediately on your social media, whether it's YouTube or Facebook. Good morning, y'all. It is 6:51, and this hour is brought to you by Mark Dunning Industries.
That's right. And of course, 6:51, you know what time it is.
Time for Pollard and Dave's Daily Devotion, proudly brought to you by Saliba Construction and Southern Outdoor Sports on B1053.
Southern Outdoor Sports, y'all, one of my favorite places to go, anything to do with the hunting and the outdoors. And let me tell y'all something. I had a severe case of turkey fever yesterday. I'm talking severe. There was a turkey strutting around in my son's backyard, and that thing better know that his days are numbered. Because when I have to get out in the woods and look for you, you got a little bit of chance. But when I know where you are, I know where you strut around, you might be in danger. And all I got to do is go to Southern Outdoor Sports and get the perfect shotgun. Now, I got one, but now a girl can always use an extra one or two shotguns in her little collection. Southern Outdoor Sports is definitely where you need to go. So today we're looking at 2 Corinthians 5:14-15. Either way, Christ's love controls us. Since we believe that Christ died for all, we also believe that we have all died to our old life. He died for everyone so that those who receive his new life will no longer live for themselves. Instead, they will live for Christ, who died and was raised for them. What a wonderful, beautiful verse today. Consider your behavior. What controls you? Are you compelled by anxiety, addiction, anger, or self-reliance? When we become followers of Jesus, it's God's love that should be the guiding force in our lives. Allow him to take control over the areas of your life that you find you struggle with daily. I know somebody needed that one today.
So baseball, it seems, is going to be starting in June. That's a better barometer. I was thinking only because my son.
Woody and Doug have become friends now.
Yeah.
Alabama football, Ohio State football.
When was the last time Auburn beat Bama, Amy?
What, 2 years ago?
No.
When?
Last year.
Oh, it's so few and far between. I get
no, it was last
fog.
year and the year before, if I'm not.
Yeah, I get memory fog. And what did y'all do after that? Huh?
Oh, I don't know. Doesn't matter. We beat Bama.
What I thought. Huh?
We beat Bama.
Oh, listen. Y'all keep worrying about beating Bama, and then we'll keep worrying about putting another Crystal trophy in the case. How about that? We'll collect Crystal. Y'all collect. We beat Bama rights.
Okay.
I'm
good with that.
Either way, we're filling up our trophy
I'm good
case.
with that. Hey,
and you can hear
I'm happy to be the team.
the wind blowing through your trophy case.
The national
hello,
champion.
echo in the
Amy,
trophy case.
I'm happy to be the team that beats the national champions. Happy to do it.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay. You can send your trophy cases to our place and we'll fill them for you.
That's okay. I don't mind beating the national champions.
Okay. Woody. Yes. Y'all know it's all in good fun.
Oh, yeah.
If you can shop, you can play ball, says Cheryl.
There you go.
You know, I kind of feel that way too. But shopping doesn't really, well, I was going to say it doesn't really require close contact. But if you go to some of them blue light specials at Walmart, you going
Well,
there's some
Becca
full
had a good
contact
question.
sports going
Becca had a
on.
good question. How about trying on clothes? What's the solution there?
Dressing rooms are closed.
Okay, so you can't try on clothes.
Girl, you better know what you're getting when you get it. If it ain't fitting, you're gonna have to take it back when go home.
If it ain't fitting, I ain't getting.
Y'all know what? I got my grilled cheese. What y'all eating this morning? I got my grilled cheese. You touch
Thank you,
everything. I
Doug.
know.
Thank you, Doug. It's falling on deaf eyes right now. Amy ain't said none of your comments.
I'm eating grilled cheese.
Amy don't care nothing about what you're saying.
I got blinders on when it comes to Doug. I was trying to think of. I think I'm gonna make some tacos for dinner tonight.
Make them.
It's gonna be a Taco Wednesday.
Oh, it's Pizza Wednesday. Taco Tuesday, girl.
No.
Yesterday was taco night.
No, we didn't. No, look. We were supposed to cook tacos at the Pollard house last night. That did not happen. Oh my gosh, I gotta show y'all the newest. See, every day there's gotta be a baby Braden picture, right? If y'all are friends with me on Facebook, then y'all probably already saw this. So I'm not trying to show y'all this again. This is for the people that I'm not friends with on Facebook. Every day, my new grandbaby is only 11 days old, right? And yesterday, when I get off the air, I keep him for a little bit so they can go to bed because he's up every 2 hours right now. He is eating full. What y'all saying?
Doug said he's just going to buy a billboard near where you live so you can see War Eagle every day on the way.
Hey, Renee. How are you, sweetheart?
I love it, Doug. That's awesome.
Y'all want to see the newest baby Braden picture?
Yes.
This kid, okay, anybody that knows
the
moment he came out of the womb, the moment he came out of my daughter's uterus, and they set him down on her, he was like this. Y'all know, y'all saw the pictures if you're on my Facebook. He was grinning from ear to ear. I've never seen anything like it in all my life. He was grinning in a lot of his ultrasound pictures. I'm not lying to you. I can pull some of those up too. So every day I have to get like a baby Braden smile picture. Y'all look at this picture from yesterday. 11 days old. Look at that kid. Who smiles like that? Every day of his life, he is smiling like that. The best baby, never cries. I'm thinking, this kid is like way too good. Oh, I know. I'm telling you, Renee, precious. Let me show you for those of you that didn't see the picture of when he was born. Let me show y'all because I'm gonna show y'all what he looked like when he came out. This to tell you, and this was like 4 or 5 days ago. Like I've just got like a whole wallet of him just like smiling all the time. I'm fixing to show y'all what he looked like when he came out. Oh, this was like when he was like.
Let me see. I missed it.
This was when he was 3 days old.
Yeah, look at that baby.
He was like 3 days old right there. Hold on.
I missed the new one.
But when he came out and the doctor slapped his booty.
Hey, Woody, I had to go check on something, man. One of us has to work, see.
Yeah, whatever. And laid him on my daughter's chest. I'm going to show y'all what he looked like the moment he came out. Y'all see that?
Yep.
Who does that? I'm telling you, he is smiling from the moment he came out into this world, he was smiling. It is the most precious thing. So every day I have to get a picture of him smiling because it is the cutest, sweetest thing. Okay, now I've done like worried y'all to death over my new baby Braden picture.
I didn't see the new one.
Woody! Oh, you didn't see the new one?
No, I had to leave. I had to go check on the news.
Okay, let me show you the new one because it is so
Becca is so full of it. I can smell her from here.
Look, this is yesterday.
Look at that baby smiling. What do you say to him when he does that? What are the words that come out of your mouth?
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna laugh? So when she was pregnant with him, I would lay my head on her belly, and it became an every afternoon, evening thing. We would lay down at night, she'd be resting or we'd be taking a nap, and I would lay my head on her belly and I would talk to him, like, and I would say the exact same thing the whole time, and I said, "He's going to know my voice when he's born. I'm gonna make sure he knows my voice." And she's like, "Mom, that is stupid. I'm telling you." She made fun of me. I said, "It's
Hey,
not
baby.
stupid. I promise you he's gonna know my voice. You don't believe me, but he's gonna know." Well, I would say the same thing, and every day it was, hold on, I'll show you this because 'cause y'all will get a kick out of this. This is what I would do to her every day. Every day, I would talk to him and I'd say, "Braden Michael, Mimi loves you," over and over and talk to him. "You wanna come see your Mimi?" All the time. This is how I would talk to him every day. When I say this to him during the day, like now that he's born, he immediately starts looking around the room for me. Y'all can say what you want to, babies hear inside the womb and they know. They know what they're hearing. It is familiar to him. So he does that. He smiles and he
We
loves
got
it.
David from
Yeah.
Vegas, Amy.
What,
Yeah.
David? What's up with you this morning? How'd you find us? How did you find us? That's what I want to know. Oh, and we've got Woody who's
Mhm.
watching or listening from up
Michigan.
around Michigan. And he said he was just scrolling through his live feed one morning and found us. So I'm curious, what are the radio personalities like in Michigan? Like, are they cool? Do they is this, are you watching us? Cause it's like tapping on the monkey cage, Woody? Is it like, yeah, this is cool. These are different. I'm gonna tap on the cage here. I feel like I'm at the zoo. Or is it like just because it's different than what you guys have there? Because
Yeah,
I
that's how
visit.
David did it too, just scrolling through live feeds. How about that? Well,
That's
glad to have
awesome.
you with us, David. That's awesome.
Yeah. You know what, David?
Southeast Alabama.
I actually was on a reality show in 2009. I was on a reality show called The Great American Road Trip, and it was on NBC.
That's right, baby.
And there were seven 7 families, 8 families, and we all competed against families from all around the country, and we traveled in RVs across the whole entire country and competed in challenges, and, there were 8 episodes, and my family made it through 7. The only episode that we were not in was the finale. We got beat the episode before the finale, and we went to Vegas, and one of the challenges that we won was in Vegas, and we were at the, um Penn and Teller were there, they were on this episode with us, and we were at the, what's the hotel?
Yeah.
Um, oh my gosh, I can't think of the name of the hotel now. Huge.
B1053, good morning to you. 4 minutes after 7 o'clock, 64 now on your all metal roofing and siding weather radar this hour, a service of Covenant Care Hospice. We're going to call it fair skies right now, and Evan tells us to expect those showers sometime after lunch today. We'll just
Yes.
have to see how that goes. Good news is tomorrow brings sunshine, same for Friday, same for Saturday, same for Sunday. Right now,
We
as I
don't want
said, fair
any
skies
severe
and
weather, though.
64. Good morning to you. Amy is broadcasting from her home today. Good morning, Amy.
Good morning, and I was just saying we don't want any more of that severe weather that we had
No, not at
the
all.
last 2 weekends actually, um, was just crazy insane, and I wanna say, special thank you, biggest compliment ever is when you have the mayor on with you in the afternoon, because sometimes I'm guest on, Wiregrass Strong in the afternoons at 5 o'clock. And the mayor was on with us the other day, and he said, "Hey, during your severe weather coverage the other day, I was traveling into a city that you guys were actually covering with the tornadoes, and had I not been able to listen to you, I wouldn't have known where these tornadoes were. And he said, "Thank you so much for your coverage." Huge compliment coming from Mayor Saliba. So sometimes it definitely you get that reassurance or that affirmation that what you're doing is worthwhile. Because we actually sat on air for 11 hours that day.
Lord help me.
Like in this chair for 11 hours.
Mhm.
My butt was so flat, it looked like grandma's pancake fritters. I'm telling you, it was horrible. It was
Okay,
so
then.
horrible. Yeah,
Wow.
I
That
ain't gonna
just
lie.
came out of nowhere.
It was horrible. One of them things you sit in the spot for 11
Grandma's
hours and see.
pancake. Woo,
Yes,
Lordy.
yes.
Martina McBride's got the blues.
So, I'm talking to, "Hey guys, been nice viewing, heading to a buddy's for coffee." Enjoy your coffee, Woody. Join us again. We're back on 6 a.m. Monday
Beach
through
is back.
Friday. Love to have you back,
Hey,
darling.
the Friday free for all, Woody. It's not like anything you ever heard. So stream it on B1053.com
Oh,
or go
yes.
to iHeartRadio and type in WECB and you can listen to the show and you can watch the stream if you like.
Yeah, because what happens on the Facebook stream, we can't actually play the music that we play on the radio because of copyright stuff. So what you're hearing is just we're just talking to y'all in between what we do on the actual
Right.
radio. But if you pull up the live stream on the actual WECB on iHeartRadio, which is the free app, then you can hear the music that we play too.
Yeah.
So
And
thank
it's
you
crazy.
for joining us.
It's not like any other kind of country party ever.
Fridays are awesome.
Yeah, they
Friday from 7:30 to 8 o'clock ish. So
I
what
love
time
my
are
whiskey
y'all?
too, David. I'm a Jack Daniels man. What about you?
Good morning, Vishnu, all the way in India.
That's right.
He's starting to be a regular
Yes,
tuning
he
in
is.
and listening as well. So what time is it for Woody and for David right now?
Woody's going to be 2 hours behind us, so it's about 5, I think.
Woody, are you kidding me?
Maker's Mark. I like Maker's Mark.
Uh-oh.
See you, Woody. Be good.
David, what time is it where you are?
5:05.
It's 5:05
I'm
where
guessing.
David is?
Yeah, it's either 5:05 or 6:05. They're either 1 hour or 2 hours behind us.
Got
It's
it.
5.
Got it.
It's 5:05.
Y'all getting up radio DJ hours.
Morning show time.
Yes, for sure.
Oh, man.
Anyway, so David, that's where we won that challenge on the reality show that we were on, was in Vegas. And we had a ball while we were there. It was awesome. That's the only time I've ever been to Vegas, was when we were doing the reality TV. But it was cool. And we traveled Route 66 to get there. So I got to see some of the most incredible sites on Route 66 and on the way to. We actually went from Chicago. We started in Chicago, was where the show started. Episode 1 started in Chicago at Wrigley Field. And we traveled Route 66 and went all the way to the pier, Santa Monica Pier. Yeah, it was incredible. We were on the road for 5 weeks. So incredible experience, and I'd do it all again in a heartbeat. 5:07 a.m. Why are you up so early, David? What's going on? You are up early. Yeah, Route 66. We also did we went to Hoover Dam, we went to Grand Canyon. That was incredible. I've always said that was bucket list for me, but to go to the Grand Canyon, I honestly felt like, if you've never been to the Grand Canyon, it's so true when people tell you this. I felt like I was standing there on the ledge, like the lookout thing, and I was looking at it, and you could see the river down in the bottom running through. I honestly felt like the scenery was so incredible that I felt like I was looking at a screensaver on a computer. It didn't even look real to me. Does that make sense? It was so overwhelming and so beautiful and so incredible that it was hard for me to even believe it was real, because it was just that picture perfect. So that and Hoover Dam, we went to we were in Sedona, Arizona. I'd never been there in my life. And Sedona was absolutely breathtaking. I've always heard that. but until you see it for yourself, it's crazy. We went to Albuquerque, New Mexico on the show. We went to the Hot Air Balloon Festival, which was incredible. Like, it was just the coolest thing ever. If you ever get a chance to be cast on a reality show that's like a travel show or something like that, definitely do it, because we traveled for 5 weeks and my family went places that we would have never been able to go. But they didn't bring it back for a season 2, and I don't know why. Because I thought it was a pretty cool thing. Ironically, we were the Southern family, my family, and we didn't get along with the Chicago family. The New Yorkers were like our best friends. We hung out with them, and we're still friends with them today. But the Chicago family, we were so competitive with them. It was they win, we win, they win, we win, and it was like, and they were like so obnoxious and so in your face about winning. They had no humility whatsoever. So that didn't work well with Southern folks. You know how that goes.
You need to put the coffee down.
Hello. Yeah, who doesn't do that, right, David? You got to. And
have you ever done the Whispering Arches at Times Square in New York?
No.
Not
what
Times
is that?
Square. I'm sorry, Grand Central Station is what I meant to say.
Oh, I did go to Grand Central.
All right, so there's a certain archway in Grand Central Station where you can stand in one corner and another person can stand in another corner.
I have heard that.
You can whisper in the arch and then you hear it clear as a bell.
That's so weird, right?
Yeah. We do it every time we go. I'm sorry to hear you have insomnia, David.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to, like, my sleep used to be jacked up because I worked night shift. I worked 6 at night to 6 in the morning. That was I worked 12-hour night shifts in a factory, and my days and nights were so screwed up. I'm not gonna lie. We'd work 4, off 4, work 4, off 4, and my off 4, like, forget it. It took me 2 days to try and get back to a normal sleep pattern. And then by the time I got to my normal sleep pattern, it was time to go back to work on my night
I worked
shift.
an outage at Farley one year. It was the year I graduated high school, and I just wanted some fast money. So I signed up to work the outage at Farley. I made so much money, but
dude, you were too tired to spend it.
It was 7/12s a week. It was 7/12s a week. It was like you say, Amy, 6 to 6, and you just worked, and then you went home and you slept, and you got back up and you went back to work.
Here's where my problem was.
Here we go.
Here
we go.
Dang it, he always wants to interrupt me.
B1053, Pollard and Dave in the morning, 7:13 in an hour, brought to you by Covenant Care Hospice. 64 now on your all-metal roofing and siding weather radar. Fair skies, a little bit of shower activity around the Dozier and Delusia areas, about as close as it is to us right now. We're expecting some showers and a little bit of rain this afternoon, sometime probably after lunch, but before 10 o'clock it should be out of here. So I'm thinking pretty good day all in all.
Yes, for sure. So I just got a severe weather warning on my phone, but it was for Louisiana.
Yeah, that's a little fur out. We're not ready to go bell to bell yet, Amy.
No, we're not. We're not doing that. Today might actually be a good day to do some fishing.
Might be a good day. Might be a good day to get qualified for Mom's Day Out. I tell you what, Mom and her best friend get to spend the day at the spa. Are you kidding me? We'll throw in flowers and dinner for 2. It's all from Glass Doctor, Dothan Blowpipe, and Massage Envy. I'm a little jealous that I can't be a mom, but maybe you can kick up something for Father's Day, Amy.
For sure.
Like
we'll definitely have to work something out. Y'all make sure you get qualified. So Jeff Bezos.
Yes.
Amazon. Yeah, right? Okay. Number one, I've not seen the story of Jeff Bezos, like how he got from where he is. Like, is he self-made millionaire, billionaire?
Amazon started out as an online book store, and it dealt mostly in used, books, and they were cheap and on the cheap. And that's when I started using Amazon, was because I was a big reader.
Right.
Well, it didn't take long for it to explode to what it is now, let me tell you.
It's just incredible. I mean, like, why can't I come up with an idea like that? Like some people, just everything they touch turns to gold when they have ideas like that. But he is actually building a 10,000 year clock inside of a mountain.
Okay.
Did you hear this?
Mm-mm.
Okay. The clock of the long now is what it's being called, which will tell time for the next 10,000 years. Y'all, this is what makes me sick. Its cost is $42 million to build. I'm sitting here trying to justify building a 10,000 year clock inside of a mountain for $42 million while we have people all over in the country who are starving, who are neglected, homeless. Like, I mean, it's his money, so he can do what he wants to with it. But it seems to me that you would find things that would be more humanitarian.
Maybe it is. We just don't know what it is. Maybe the clock is useful for science and technology progress. Maybe there's something connected to it that will help in ways that we're maybe looking at too wide a scope of what it is. Maybe we need to.
I don't know. Let me tell you more.
It's all about.
Let me tell you more about it. The huge mechanical clock ticks once per year and chimes once per millennium.
Okay.
Experts are blasting rooms out of the interior of the mountain in order to install piles of gears and flywheels. According to Bezos, the clock will be 500 feet tall, all mechanical, powered by day-night thermal cycles, and synchronized at solar noon. Bezos and a millionaire scientist friend are building the clock on Bezos' property in West Texas. It's the brainchild of Danny Hills, a computer scientist and entrepreneur who first imagined the 10,000 year clock in 1986. Now he's a visiting professor with a reputation for building supercomputers. Autonomous, is it autonomous?
Autonomous.
Oh, autonomous dinosaur. What's autonomous exactly?
It's like it's like the presidents at Disney. Those are automatons. So
got it.
It looks like a real dinosaur. And
Dinosaur robots and Disney theme park rides.
Yeah.
So I'm still having a hard time, like, really seeing where 42 million couldn't be used to. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool idea, but
I'm just saying it puts a lot of money. That 42 million it's paying folks' salaries. There's scientific research attached to it, and all of that will benefit. Okay. And 42 million, you got to think too now, $42 million for a guy like Bezos isn't anything. He's big on charities. He gives a lot of money to charities.
I know, but like, can't you take 42 million and like put it towards cancer research, or I don't know, more?
He may already be doing that.
There's always more to do rather than wasting that. I just don't see.
I don't see it as a waste. I think he's putting a lot of people to work. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's not going to be something that two or three guys can do. Okay.
Well,
but see,
doing things that help find cures for things.
It will, Amy. You got to look at the broader picture here. The work that these guys are doing and the technological advancements that they're going to be making while they construct this thing are going to affect the entire scientific community.
So it says it's going to chime once a year. No, it's going to tick once a year and chime per millennium. I just don't see where that's going to, what kind of scientific research.
You're not looking at the bigger picture, Amy. I'm sorry.
I sure am not.
I'm gonna have to go against you on this one. I think that there's gonna be good out of it, but you're just not seeing the
Look, he can give me the 42 million and I'll give him that old watch I got in my drawer back there, and he can do whatever he wants to with it. I'm sorry.
Oh,
$2 million to put a clock in the side of a mountain.
See, you're looking at just like the end result. There's everything that happens in between, I think. Good morning, Jen.
I think am I by myself or are y'all with me on this? Cause
I'm not against you, but I ain't with you neither.
I'm just like, there's so many other things that money could do.
Let me tell you what, you and I have had our little lottery dream conversations here, and we bought our fair share. We bought our fair share of islands and radio stations. So don't even try.
Someone needs to make a more weather-safe mobile home. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think because it's mobile is the issue.
Yep.
Good morning, Crystal.
See, Becca's always going to gang up. I
See,
tell you what,
Becca always
if I
has my
started saying
back.
that the sky was green and it really was green, and Amy said no, it's purple, Becca'd go, yeah, I'm with Amy.
David, I got you working in the warehouse for 13 years. Dude, your sleep patterns are so jacked up right now. Like you're set. Your body's clock is like, because I worked for almost 13 years in the factory. I'm
There
telling you,
you
it
go.
takes
Doug's
so
got
long.
it. Hey, let that man spend his own money. Y'all waste your money on them Alabama shirts.
Yeah, I don't know. I have such a hard time just backing that and saying, yeah, that's a cool thing. Okay, so Elon Musk is taking his money and he's putting 40,000 satellites in space and blanket coveraging with internet coverage, folks that live out in the country like us that don't have internet access like big cities do. And that's the kind of stuff that's like cool to me. Like,
Well, if you don't think he's doing it for the money, you're sadly.
oh, he is. He is.
He ain't doing it out of goodness and kindness of
I'm
his
not
heart.
saying that there's anything wrong with them generating money from it. I don't care about that.
Hello.
Hey, Tim.
Hey.
Good morning.
We got about 60 seconds, buddy.
You got me queued in?
Check text messages.
Oh, sorry. Let me see.
No,
Amy,
I said Amy.
Amy, check your text messages.
Said me. He said Amy.
Don't read it out loud.
No, I'm not. Oh. Tim, stop texting me.
All right, 20 seconds, guys. Here we go. B1053, it's Pollard and Dave in the morning, 7:22 on Pizza Wednesday. So glad you could be with us, and I hope you're joining us on our stream, both on Facebook and on YouTube. On Facebook, just search for B1053. Go ahead and like us and subscribe and hit those notifications. Same on YouTube. Go to YouTube, go to Wiregrass Radio, find it, like, and subscribe. We're happy to talk with you in between the songs because you can listen online as well at B1053.com or through the free app from iHeartRadio. Just search for WECB. On the phone with me right now, rate shaker extraordinaire. Rates actually quiver and shake for fear of this man getting too close. It's Tim Watson. Good morning.
Good morning,
Good
Tim.
morning, man. What's going on?
Work. And I know you've got a little bit of the same or a lot of the same going on as well. I was just talking this morning on our live stream about Florida and Alabama mortgages and how I can help people that are interested in getting a refi done or even a new home purchase. And Tim, right now, I'm telling you, we met with a big developer yesterday, and we've got quite a large thing going on here that we're working on as home builders. And I'm telling you, 2 contracts in the last 3 days for Pollard Construction. I'm telling you, people are not slowing down.
No, they're not. And, listening to, Kay Ivey yesterday, the thing that I don't understand, and I was thinking about that this weekend, I went to Lowe's Saturday, probably maybe 1,000 people in Lowe's Saturday when I was there. I mean,
Absolutely. Yeah.
But I can't go sit down at Hacienda with my realtor buddies and have a margarita and eat some cheese dip.
I don't know.
20 people in the restaurant.
It's frustrating. It's frustrating for a lot of people right now. I don't know the philosophy behind it. Some of it seems it's contradicting in a lot of ways. I mean, shoot, your Lowe's and Walmarts have never been shut down from the beginning. So
no, but I mean, and you look, there's, like I said, literally, there was probably 1,000 people in Lowe's And I'm sitting here, and Johnny and I were talking yesterday to Chris, one of our every day.
Right.
I'm in my office closing loans. I'm here this morning I got 7 packages to send out this morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's insane. I mean, it's not slowing down. So anybody that's kind of, worried or nervous right now, for you as a individual, getting a refi done or even a cash out. I'm getting a lot of people that are contacting me about doing cash outs because it's the perfect time to go ahead and do your refi, get some money out and pay off some of these other debts that you're concerned about that might be dragging you down during this time. Maybe you've been furloughed. Maybe you've got a reduced paycheck for the moment. Maybe you're having to draw unemployment. Whatever it is, there's situations where we can help you get some of this debt paid off. So, number one, you're getting more than likely a better rate than you already had, which is going to lower your payment. B, possibly reducing the number of years that ultimately is going to save you money, or either taking those years back out so that you have a substantially lower payment, or C, also taking advantage of the fact that you can get some of that cash out money and pay off some of these 42% interest credit cards or some of these high interest rate loans that you got over the last year and a half. Perfect time to get those things paid off so that you're not stressed over making multiple payments, especially with high interest, that you're spinning your wheels. You're never really getting that principal paid down on.
Yeah, I had 2 situations yesterday that I said that I was going to talk about this morning that just absolutely amazed me. First of all, I had a client that called. Their credit score was in the low 600s.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at their credit, they only had really one negative thing on their credit, which was an $80 medical bill collection.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they did have some credit cards that were close to the limit. But I said, well, I wonder how much this $80 medical bill is affecting them. So I went in and deleted that $80 medical collection. Their score went from a 632, you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
To a 754.
What?
Are you kidding me?
For an $80 medical collection that I just deleted off of their credit. So what they did was turn around, and he said it wasn't supposed to be there because he was just supposed to pay copay, which he did. So he called them and said, listen, I'm trying to do a mortgage. You're preventing me. This is false reporting. So they sent him a letter to delete that $80 collection.
Wow. Well, now here's where I'm confused, Tim. Medical collections, for the most part, aren't we able to omit most of those anyway?
We don't count them against them in underwriting, but the credit score does.
Got it.
So we're not going to make him pay it off because it's a medical collection.
Got it. Okay. Yeah.
So another one I had yesterday, client called, wanted to refinance, said that they're trying to restructure everything and they want to pay off all their bills and just have their house and the car payment.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to do a cash out refinance, and I was able to get them the money out of their house to pay off all their bills except the car payment. Still able to lower their current mortgage payment and save them $2,100 in monthly payments on their bills.
Wow.
See, that right there is what I'm talking about. And people that are feeling the pressure right now of COVID-19 and having the reduced paychecks or either being laid off right now, if you can take $2,000 off their monthly debt, that is life-changing for most folks. You're talking about being able to sleep better at night. That's what working with hometown lenders can do for you. Now, Becca on here is asking, can you have mortgage on land to have a house built on, or does it have to have a house already on it?
No, we can use their current land as equity is like their down payment on their construction loan to build them a house.
And we would set you up.
We'll roll the current mortgage on the land into their construction loan to build their house.
Right. That's right. So it can actually be done, Becca, to answer your question. And I know a lot of folks have different questions or things that they are intrigued about when they hear that you just saved somebody $2,000 a month by paying off some of their other debts. Tim, if they're interested in talking to you or one of the rate shakers, what should they do?
Not only saved them $2,000, but got all that money out and lowered their current mortgage payment.
Yeah, it's
That's what
insane.
amazed me, was I was able to get them all this money out and still lower their current mortgage payment, plus pay off all their debt.
It's
But
amazing.
if you want to be one of those that we talk about on the radio in the morning, you need to get on mortgagemantim.com, go to the Our Team tab, pick out your favorite rate shaker, click on their picture. It'll take you to their application, and they will take it from there.
It's easy. Y'all go check it out. Mortgagemantim.com. Don't be one of the people we're talking about. Be the person we're talking about. Mortgagemantim.com. Hometown Lenders, your equal housing lender, MLS 65084. Thank you, Tim Watson.
Thank y'all.
Thanks, man.
Wonderful. Crystal, that's awesome. You're going to love it. I'm telling you, you're going to absolutely love it.
I got to go check
Tell
again,
me.
Andy.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I've got that email for you, Dave.
Okay.
Real quick. Yes,
Instead of just abandoning you, I'll put this up instead. Is that okay?
What? No, I hate that. I hate that thing.
Means that I see you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sending you right now the email.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and send that.
All right.
I know you have it in there.
I don't understand. I typed in every
Maybe
possible
Squirrel.
combination.
Maybe Squirrel sent it. So
maybe.
Anyway, you got it.
Yeah, that'll work. I get it.
Are y'all the Pollard cornmeal mix? Yes, we are, Becca. That is my husband's family, 100%. And the hush puppy mix that she's talking about is the Pollard's old-fashioned hush puppy mix, and it's in a bright yellow bag. You can get it at, like she said, grocery outlet. You can call 334-588 33. What did I say yesterday? 3391, I think was the number. And they'll ship it to your house. It doesn't matter where you live. It's like $3 a bag plus shipping. You can get like 5 bags at the time, put them in your freezer, and just take them out at your leisure. All you do is add water and make a mixture of like a pancake mixture, but thicker than that. Drop it in some hot grease, and you got hush puppies. A lot of people eat it like fried cornbread. For those folks that aren't from here, maybe you're from the north, you could use it like the same way that you would eat biscuits or any kind of bread complement with a meal. We eat hush puppies with just about everything. Sometimes, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, sometimes we'll just say, let's go mix up some hush puppies and cook some hush puppies with some peas, and we might make that our meal. So, yeah, it's really, really fine, good. So we have the cornmeal mix and the hush puppies, and you can bread your fish in it along with the cornmeal, which is fine. Been buying it most of your life, using it your whole life. Your grandparents are from Hartford. Yeah, and I don't think I'm being partial because it's my in-laws. I mean, I've cooked with it for years. I've been part of the family for like 34 years, and that's pretty much all I've known, and it is the best. Absolute. For sure. Thank you, Crystal, for that. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy what's going on in the mortgage industry right now, y'all. I thought that our housing business would slow down a little bit because of the COVID-19, but I think people are just seeing that right now interest rates are about as low as they're gonna get. And if you're gonna jump on and jump in, you better do it now. Because as long as I don't know that I've ever it's as low as it's been in years. And I think after the economy crashed in what, '08, it came back pretty low. But right now it is the most opportune time to do your refi. If you're gonna buy a home, it's a 30-year purchase. Why not have your interest rate as low as you can get it? Just right now it's time to do it for sure. And I'm licensed in Florida and Alabama. So a lot of people are buying their vacation homes or maybe a condo at the beach or something at the lake. And I've got lots of realtor friends that I can hook you up with. So definitely time to buy if you're going to do it for sure. Oh, I got some new comments. I didn't even see. Yeah, from Sony. Yeah, probably so, Crystal. No doubt. Um, Interest rates are, let's see, I closed one, what is today? Today, Wednesday, I closed one Monday and I had them at 3.625, 3.6 something. Um, I'm telling you, they're phenomenal. What are y'all's interest rates right now? Construction loan, can it be for a handicap house? Yeah. Yeah. Construction loan can be, I mean,
Guys,
either way, it is construction. Thank you.
everything
It
is
doesn't matter if you use it to construct, portions of the house handicap accessible, or there's no discrimination towards what you can the kind of home that you can construct with your construction loan, if that makes sense. For sure. Talk to them for a minute, Dave. I gotta do something right here.
okay.
I'm not
Now, don't ask me any questions about mortgages. I don't know. I
Dave
will
is
say talk to Amy.
every day. Dave's like, "Hey, what about this? What about
Yeah,
this?
yeah, yeah,
Can I do this refi? Can I do?"
yeah. Oh, I ask every day because I know that interest rates are fluctuating right now. And if I don't keep my finger on the pulse, I'm not bragging now. I've got really good credit. I work at it. And Amy knows that. And Amy knows that I can get in as quickly as possible. So that's why I keep my finger on the pulse.
That's
You got
right.
to, especially when you're talking about the amount of money that a home costs. Even a small home isn't cheap. And you want to get the best, you want to have the best possible outcome for your investment.
I did, Becca. I did, and so I've got a individual with a local bank that I work very closely with on the construction loans. So basically, we get them pre-approved, and then we send them to him for the construction loan. And once the home is 60 days out, we start getting the paperwork um, finished up for us to take over the permanent loan. So he just basically handles the construction loan side of it, and then we pick it up for the permanent financing. All right, Dave, talk to him and let me do this for a minute.
Go ahead, girl. I'm just
Y'all don't
looking
be
at
paying
this.
attention to me.
I'm looking at this weather maker on the big radar.
Hold on, I'm gonna pause this for a second.
Okay. So y'all, I'm looking at this weather maker on the National Weather Service radar here. Looks like it's pushing south, so that's good news. But that's what I was looking at right there. Of course, here we are right here. If you I have to go on the other screen. So This is where we are right here. If you can see where the mouse is moving, this is that weather maker right here. And we're getting kind of like this kind of stuff right here. So right here, maybe Enterprise is going to get a little shower here in a minute. We're just going to have to see how it goes. So anyway, buying a house is huge, y'all. It's a big, big deal. And you definitely need to do it right, so to speak. Because if you don't, you can end up paying way much more than you need to. B1053, it's Pollard and Dave in the morning, 741 this hour is service of Covenant Care Hospice. 64 now on your all-metal roofing and siding weather radar. We're calling it fair skies, but I can tell you right around the Dozier, Luverne area, they're getting some showers right now. So Enterprise, be on the lookout. You're going to get some rain here in just a little while. Taking a look at the bigger picture, showers expected right after about lunchtime today till about 10 o'clock at night.
Dave, Becca's asking about the Shark app.
What's up there? What's the name of the Shark Watch app? It is called O-Search, and I'll spell it for you. OCEARCH.org. O-Search. O-C-E-H. Here, I can show you a picture. This is good for like if you got kids in the house. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I'll break it down for you real quick here. The blue dots are sharks. The yellow dots are gators. The blue dots are sea turtles. And I want to say those are seals over here on the West Coast. All right. And so they've got ones that are pinging. All right. And those are going to be recent pings. So like this one right here is a female great white shark. 15 feet, 5 inches long, 2,000-pound shark. And it was spotted yesterday. That's where the ping is. It's saying it's spotted the ping yesterday. Huge. When you click on the ping and it'll break down for you. Look, there's the shark right there. So when they caught it and then they released it, you can try movements. So she's here now. So she started pinging way up here around, looks like, what is that? Nova Scotia. Got all the way through the Gulf, visited Florida, Alabama, Louisiana, a little bit of Mississippi, then visited Cuba for a minute. So there you go. It's a great, great, great little website. Good morning. Meant to be RVing. That is cool. Yeah, they're just the ones that are tagged, Becca. But people identify them all the time, and that counts as a tag. It's not like a physical tag, but so like they'll catch this shark and they'll compare it with the other sharks, and okay, there's a new one. We're going to call her Molly, and this is where we tag her and stuff. So it's a what do they call it when everybody gets together to make it work? So what's up, meant to be? Covering the storm last night, no rotations, had a lot of hail. Well. I hope we don't. I'm about done with storms. Just saying. But yeah, it's a great little website. Amy and I found it, gosh, maybe 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. And every now and then we'll just see, like if we're going to the beach, let me put it back on sharing that screen. So if you're going to the beach and you're like, well, I don't see, I'm scared. You can go to O-Search and zoom right on in and see what kind of sharks have been spotted around these parts. So there's Panama City Beach. Here's a tagged shark right here. Tiger shark. 200-pounder, 8.5 feet long. But that is easily, let's see, we're 90 miles away from Panama City. We'll use that. 90 miles right there is kind of a gauge. So that's about 80 miles off the coast. So not even close to where we would be. On the South Carolina coast, we can take a look at what's on the South Carolina coast. Sure can. Let's see here. If we go to the South Carolina coast. There's Charleston right there. Lots of activity there. We got a big ping here. Oh, my goodness. Look at here. This is Miss May. And she pinged on April the 26th. There's her track. I'm going to close that track because it's just blurring things up. Anyway, Miss Ping, or Miss May, 10 and 10.5 foot shark. Oh, my goodness. That's a big one. That's a big one. There's a 12,500 footer, 1,000 footer, or 1,000 pounder rather. Lots of white sharks right now. There's an 11-foot, 1,000 pounder. These are all off the coast of North and South Carolina. Lots of great white activity. 12.5 footer, 12.5 footer, 10.5 footer, and that one's close. I don't know where you are in South Carolina, but there's Myrtle Beach right there. You can see on the screen. Whoopsie. Get even closer here. Tom Yawkey Wildlife Center is right there, and that's Miss May, 10-foot, huge shark. Let's see. Yes, she is busy. Yeah, currents, and I tell you, having heard about undertow all my life in coming up, because of course I lived either in Dothan or Panama City Beach. I've spent a lot of time at Myrtle Beach. Good times. Yeah, the currents, the undertow was what I always got scared of when I was at the beach. But I got friends now that do those, I don't know what to call them, mega swims. Amy, Super Dave's brother, has this special fin that you kick and it makes you go really fast. It's like an all-in-one swim fin.
And it goes on your feet?
Yeah, and he goes into the Gulf and just starts and just goes. And they say he goes.
It's like motorized, right?
No. This is all physical. It's part of his fitness routine. And he'll go like straight out for 2 miles. Before he turns around and comes back.
And how many things has he seen out there?
I don't know.
When you go that far out, you're going to see something.
You're going to see something. Something's going to tickle something.
It's going to probably be brown and it's going to be poop.
Oh, search. Let me hear. I'll just.
Yeah. OCEARCH. I think. Oh, search.
There it is. Look on the chit chat there. I just typed it in.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's really cool how you can see all the things out there.
Love it.
So what y'all think about all this stuff going on with Biden?
With what?
With Biden. These
What about him?
accusers. These accusers.
I'm so done with politics right now, Amy. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Accuser. Whatever.
I'm done with it.
I think it's funny how the core media outlet has completely ignored it, yet when Trump had an accuser, they were on it 24/7. You hadn't heard hide nor hair of it from all these other media outlets since it's a Democratic candidate. Mm-hmm.
Loving.
All right, I want to take this opportunity to show you guys.
Ooh, water moccasin.
No.
You want to see it?
Nope. I don't want to see
It's
it.
right here
No.
in Alabama.
Show you guys.
Right here in Alabama, if you want to see it. B1053, it's Pollard and Dave in the morning. Eli Young Band and Love Ain't. Good morning to you. 64 now on your all-metal roofing and siding weather radar. Amy, I'm looking at some showers moving out of Luverne and Dozier towards Troy and just north of Enterprise. So maybe some showers in the Clio area in the next hour or so. But that's all they are. They are just showers, y'all. It is springtime. So we got to have some rain sometime in the spring. Make everything grow. This hour is a service of Covenant Care Hospice. Good morning to you. How you doing this morning? How's your mama and them?
That's right. It is Wednesday. I mean, isn't it hump day?
It is Wednesday all day long.
Yeah.
Pizza Wednesday.
I've been thinking it was Tuesday since I got up this morning.
No.
I just can't get it together.
What's up?
So, I don't know.
Have you been outside? Amy, I got to ask you a serious question. You've been at home for long. Have you been going outside?
No, not nearly enough.
So I think that's important. I think it's important
Today's
to
probably a
get
day I should do
outside.
that.
Yeah, I think it's really important. Even if you're just like getting your coffee first thing in the morning and you get out there and you get some sun rays on you and you see the sun and you see the colors of nature and world, I think that's really important.
I think so too.
A lot of folks in Quarantine Nation might be thinking otherwise, but I think it's really, really important.
I have some information for my lady friends.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. Especially if you're single. Okay. You're single, you're on the prowl. The whole
prowl?
dating.
Literally,
Yeah.
did you say on the prowl?
Yeah. The whole dating thing is just kind of, you're not sure because chances are you've been out of it for quite some time. So you don't really know what's the proper way to, or how to even get somebody to pay attention to you these days. So ladies, here it is. If you want a man to flag your profile on an online site, they're saying now that you should use a glamour photograph.
Really?
In the past, now I've done plenty of these stories where we talk about the guys and what gets a woman's attention. Most of the time for men, you should be using a photograph of you with a child, like maybe a niece or nephew or a pet.
Yeah.
They say is the best thing to get a woman's attention. Just the opposite. If it's a woman's profile picture, they're saying you need to use a glamour photograph. But be aware of one big problem. Although men are attracted to date women who post glamour shots, they also view them as less trustworthy. That means they might. Yeah. The photos of a man and one woman depicted the same person when they did a study on various websites, but showed them in two different poses. One was beautified with special makeup, hair treatment, and lighting. The other photo was non-beautified without any special enhancements. Men rated the women who were in the glamour shots that were beautified as more attractive, but less trustworthy. But they said they had a greater desire to date them than the women in the non-beautified photos, which is exactly why women use filters. I rest my case.
Especially women on the prowl. On the prowl. I love it. I'm going to use that for the rest of my life. Amy, you on the prowl, girl? I saw you change your profile picture. I saw you change your profile picture. You on the prowl?
Hey, they didn't say if you change your profile picture that you're on the prowl. They said women that are single need to be using glamour shots or glamorous shots that may be beautified, have special lighting.
Like an elephant, Amy, I will never forget on the prowl.
On the
every
prowl.
time.
There's women
As a matter
that
of fact, you just changed your profile picture yesterday, so I'm going to have to type in right now.
But it is not because I'm on the prowl.
On the prowl.
I got one and I don't want another one. Mm-mm. Look, it took me 34 years to get him trained, and he still ain't trained. I ain't wasting my time trying to train another one.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
Y'all know what I'm saying? It is a full-time job.
On the prowl.
J-O-B.
Here we go. Here it is.
What?
On the prowl.
I let it take us about and swam sideways. I've been taught what to do in that situation for years and didn't think I would ever have to use it, but I did. What you
There
talking
you
about?
go.
Did you get caught in a undertow?
Undertow.
I've been caught in an undertow. It took me under.
Yeah.
It sucked me under. I was probably 8 years old when it
That
happened.
had to be scary.
Oh, y'all listen. I remember it. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was out swimming in the ocean, and I wasn't that deep, but I was only about 8, and I can remember the wave came over the top of me, and it caught me in that curly part of the wave, that folds over, and it was doing me like this underwater.
Like you in a washing machine.
I was disoriented. I didn't know which way was up. And I just remember getting caught in that. And when you get caught in that rolls like all the way to the shore. Like it catches you in that. And I just remember coming out of there thinking when I finally did surface, it scared me so bad for years. I still hadn't forgotten that. Like, I don't know how I didn't drown that day. And it wasn't like it was anything crazy out there either. And at 8 years old, I mean, I knew how to swim, but that was one of those things that caught me in the undertow. And there's nothing you can do when you get like it's so powerful. If you've ever been standing in the beach and you're standing still, and when the tide rolls in or the waves roll in and then they go to roll back out, it just sucks you out. And like you're standing there trying to hold your ground and it's just pulling you. Like you can't there's nothing you can do. It just sucks you out. And when it gets you like that, you almost can't hardly get back to shore, but you're supposed to swim parallel to the shore. Is it parallel? Horizontal. You're supposed to swim with the shore. So don't try to swim straight to the shore. Swim sideways, diagonally, trying to get in.
We're going to have some Kanye here in a minute.
Yeah, it beats you down. I know it will. It will exhaust you. Scary. And kids don't understand it a lot of time. And you don't have to be in deep water for that to get you. In Panama City Beach, you got that one little spot. As soon as you go into the shore, there's that, like not even 2 foot out, there's that little dip that all of a sudden it'll be chest deep real quick right there.
You're talking about between the sandbars?
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you what, if you ever want to not go swimming at the beach again, take you one of those little parachute rides on the back of a boat up and down. Never get in the water again.
You will see some things.
Stingrays and sharks and barracudas and just all kinds.
It will scare you to death. You'll be
You'd
like,
that was cool. I'm never getting in the water again.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool, but I'm not doing this anymore.
Friend of mine was a pilot, and there's a little airfield at this island off the coast near Port St. Joe called Dog Island. Are you familiar with Dog Island?
Me, no.
No. And so there's a little landing strip there. So we'd fly from Dothan to Dog Island just on a whim, go get seashells and just get time in the air. And I remember the first time we flew out there and just looking out the window going, oh my God. Or my God. No, she's reading something. She ain't listening to a word I say.
Yes.
I'm glad you see what I see, Warrior Girl. I see that every day, whether we're on the live stream or not.
Yeah.
She'll get like this, and then she'll yell at me because she thinks I'm not paying attention.
No, my thing is
she's not paying attention. Then she'll realize it, and she'll go, Dave, you're not paying attention.
No, my thing is I needed to mute my camera for a minute?
Uh,
Y'all want to know the truth? Y'all
yes,
want to know the
of course.
honest? I'm doing a mortgage thing
Oh, okay.
right now.
All right.
Yeah. If you wanted to know the truth, I ain't gonna lie
Of
to y'all.
course, we want to. All right, Georgia. Hey, Georgia's going to overtake Florida if they're not careful.
What you mean?
2 Georgia men recently drank disinfectant in an effort to ward off the coronavirus.
Oh, and let me tell you something. Everybody's gonna blame that on Donald Trump. I'm just telling you.
Well, he said it.
And he said, "Can't we do something like?" And
Okay.
the truth of the
You can
matter, there
split
is.
hairs all you want to, but when you're talking to Georgia rednecks who live and die by Fox News, they're going to take what he says as gospel.
The truth of the matter is, there is O2 therapy, which is exactly what that is. It's just a medical way of doing it. So, I mean, he wasn't completely ignorant about. I mean, the way he communicated it probably wasn't the smartest, but there you go.
Amy multitasking. That's all Amy does is multitask. She can't not multitask.
Facepalm.
Becca,
It
she
is
cannot not multitask.
8:01, and I am like doing 15 things at one time.
Yeah.
Don't even know.
Let me tell you what, Becca, if Amy was a cigarette smoker, which she's not, but if she was, she'd be chain smoking right now, still doing all this stuff together.
Yeah.
She'd be doing it all. I'm just saying. I've never seen Amy do one thing ever. And I don't mean that in a bad way. She's always doing more than one thing. And she's still not paying attention to where I could say, Amy,
You said I've never seen. I've always seen Amy do more than one thing.
She's just steady, not checking it, not even studying.
I don't know what the heck I'm doing right now. Listen.
Well, Crystal, I can't argue with that. People are idiots. And I think that goes for all people. I'm a people. I'm definitely a people, and I definitely fall into that category.
I'm a people.
Yeah, she'd go through about 20 packs a day if she was a smoker, no doubt.
Listen, y'all just talk about me. Listen.
God help her if she ever discovered cocaine. Oh my God in heaven.
No, listen.
It'd be the cartel. It'd be the South Alabama cartel. She'd be running the show. She'd have to take a butterfly tattooed on her forehead, and her name would be Mimi Sita. The big jefe.
Stop it. Y'all stop. I'm multitasking.
I agree, Crystal. I think people need to educate themselves before they give out medical advice too. I know it. Usually she's so not listening to what I'm saying.
I'm listening.
You missed the whole Kanye reference.
I heard you say we're playing Conway coming up.
Yeah, no, I said Kanye.
Yeah. Well, we call him. It's Conway Twitty. Dave trying to be all.
Well, remember when we first started, we found those pictures of.
Stop. Y'all are mean. Look, I'm fixing to eat a Reese cup.
Tweaker. Yeah, she's a tweaker. She would be. Look at you, Reese's Cups. Coffee and sugar. Girl, it's a recipe for destruction at the Pollard's house. Something's either about to get cooked or cleaned.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Maybe both.
Look, do y'all go through, like, what do you want to call it? Do y'all go through stages where you're like highly addicted to a certain sweet? Like you go through stages and then 6 months it'll be a different one?
You mean candy?
Candy,
No.
chocolate.
B1053, it's Pollard and Dave in the morning. Good morning to you. 4 minutes after 8 o'clock, 69. Now we have had our 8 o'clock heat wave as usual. Amy, what are you freaking out over? What's going on?
Nothing. I'm eating a Reese cup right now.
Oh, and you did a little Reese dance just now. Is that what that was? Indians drinking coffee and eating candy for breakfast.
Here's what I'm wondering. Do y'all ever go through stages where you're like addicted to one specific kind of candy or snack or something, and like for months it's just your thing?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's not candy though. Sometimes it's just a food.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do that with Oreos. Y'all know how our love for Oreos is like ridiculous.
By the way, those that you left up here were gone like a week into the
I'm sure.
Nation, just letting you know.
I am Little Debbie Christmas cakes, Christmas tree cakes. Oh yeah, that kind of thing. Right now, my addiction is Reese cups.
Really? So like, any specific kind? Like they all taste different to me.
The Reese cups.
Okay, the OG. The OG, because I tell you, I've tried all the different types of Reese cups, and they're all Reese's cups, and you know they are, but there's always something a little different. Like the mini ones, taste
they don't have
different.
enough. They don't have enough peanut butter in them.
Right, and then the big ones have too much peanut butter in them, and then they've got the ones with the Reese's Pieces in them, and I don't even know what that's about.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
So right now, I went to Sonic, pulled up, and right now they have a Reese cup. It's called Reese's Overload. Sonic Blast Reese Overload. It's got Reese cup in it, like the actual crumbled up Reese cup.
Right.
It's got the Reese Pieces in it.
Okay.
It's got scoops of peanut butter in it. And ice cream.
Chocolate or chocolate ice cream?
Vanilla ice cream.
Chocolate would be the way to go.
And you can ask them to put extra scoops of peanut butter in it.
Could you get them to do chocolate ice cream?
Probably.
Because that,
and I'm telling you, it is off the
peanut butter in my chocolate.
Right now, I don't know what it is. I am like this peanut butter chocolate thing. I'm so addicted to it right now. And you know what? Reese Cup came out with that peanut butter, like in the jar that's supposed to be. It's not like what's in it.
It's not.
See, y'all messed up, Reese. You messed up because if you was gonna come out with the actual peanut butter, you should have made it taste like what's inside the Reese Cup.
Yeah,
for real. Like it needs to be what's the word? I need to be able to close my eyes, take a
blind.
spoon,
It has to pass a blind taste test.
Take a spoon of that peanut butter, eat it, and then have the Reese Cup peanut butter on a spoon and not be able to tell the difference.
That's right.
But you failed at that because I can tell there is a difference. When we get the jar of Reese peanut butter, we want it to taste like what's inside the Reese Cup.
Well,
and y'all stingy with it.
I think, didn't we just science it out, though, that you have to have a measure of chocolate for Reese's peanut butter to taste right?
But that's their fault. They don't need to be saying it's the stuff that's in the Reese Cup. Because, see, that made me mad. And then, girls, you'll get this, too. When we do hair color, you know, like right now we're having to, like, color our own roots and all that. When you color your own roots, you know that little tube of conditioner you get that comes in that
makes your hair feel awesome.
How come we can't buy a bottle of that? Right? Everything you get, it's that little bitty sample of it in that.
It feels so good after you're done with it.
It makes your hair
like silk. Oh yeah.
And then
that is so funny.
They want to advertise there's a bottle and it's supposed to be the Clairol, whatever. Like, it ain't the same.
No.
Why not trying to mess with the ingredients? Make it for real. Oh, that's my biggest pet peeve. It's not the real thing.
That's funny that you noticed that. It's
funny. How do you know that? You don't color your hair.
I have before, and I just remember. I remember
and
that
Dave was in the shower putting that conditioner all in his hair, going, "What's that? What's that hair essence commercial or something?" When it's just it makes your hair feel so good, and then you run out of that little tube that you had in your color box, and you can never find a conditioner like that.
So wouldn't a beauty supply place like Sally have that? Have you tried?
They don't make it. When they try to make it, they say, "Oh, this is just like the stuff that's in the box." No, it ain't. Why y'all lying? You might put it in a tube and try to make it look the same. It ain't the same. Y'all are not using the same ingredients. And
maybe it's because it reacts with a certain chemical that's in the dye.
I don't know, but it's frustrating.
But it is, man, your hair feels so silky and stuff. Peanut butter. I love peanut butter.
Yes.
I can eat peanut butter every day. Every day.
I like peanut butter too, y'all.
And
right now, I'm just addicted to Reese's.
I cook with peanut oil sometimes just so I can get that peanut flavor in my food.
See, and I love all that in ice cream. But now I'll be honest with you. I did the Reese's Overload at Sonic the other day, and it had the little mini Reese's Pieces bites in it, and the ice cream made them hard. So when you bit them, they're like too hard, like almost like biting ice.
What is a Brazilian blowout?
Oh, I got a Brazilian blowout right now. That's what this is.
What is a Brazilian blowout?
It's when they basically put chemicals on your hair to straighten it so that it's not frizzy. Hold on, Dave.
I don't know what that line is from. Is my hair maybe? Yeah, that's what it is. I got hairs. Look at me trying to be all primpy and stuff, making myself beautiful. I need a haircut so bad. Ollie's has the same conditioner that goes in the hair color box sometimes, but every time I buy it, every time I see it in the store. Okay. What store? What store would you find that? Amy Thompson Carmichael. Becca, I could seriously, if they made peanut butter toothpaste, I'd probably use it. I wrote a report not only on peanut butter in the 3rd grade, but I did a follow-up report on George Washington Carver, the man who invented peanut butter. That's right, in the 3rd grade, 2 reports for 1 grade, and I was the only nerd that did it. Let's see here. Eliminates frizz, humidity, helps repair day-to-day damage. Ah, there you go. Ollie's Dave Reed. Oh, at Ollie's. Okay, I thought Ollie's was the name of the conditioner. I didn't know Ollie's was a business. Amy, somebody said Ollie's, which I guess is a store that has that conditioner. Amy gets it every time she goes. You're muted, ding-a-ling.
Always has the same conditioner that goes in the hair color box sometimes. Right, every time I see it. Yeah, you better. Because they don't make that stuff like what comes in the box is not the same as what's in the bottles on the shelf.
Ain't no better than he.
He's not? Who has him? Miguel, is he awake? Oh, is he in the bed? Hands, what are you doing? Cleaning? Kyle, what is up with you? You didn't sleep? Well, thank you.
Then here and now.
Bring me my baby so I can let everybody see.
Ooh.
I told her to bring me my baby.
Say it one more time.
I told Ainsley to bring my baby so I could see him.
Gummit peanut butter was the best peanut butter? I'd like to try that.
Okay, so not long ago, well, about a year ago, me and Dave set out to find out what the recipe was. Y'all remember when you were in school and you had to go to the lunchroom for lunch and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches was the item for the day? And I don't care how bad you tried to reenact it or fix it or whatever, you could never make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich like the ones that the school made. I didn't care. We set out one year, and we were not going to stop until
And
we
we
could
made it.
figure out how to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches like the lunchroom lady.
And there's still two schools. Amy and I still have two differing opinions, but go ahead.
No, I found it.
Well, you found yours. I found mine. I think
Yeah.
you prefer the apple jelly and I prefer the grape.
It's the apple. The apple jelly is the ones that the lunchroom ladies used to make it. And I'm telling y'all, off the chain. So good.
B1053, it's Pollard and Dave in the morning. Kenny Chesney's latest here and now. 69 now on your all metal roofing and siding weather radar. Our friends in Troy getting a little shower right now. Seems to be moving north. So good news for us here in the Wiregrass as far as immediate weather. Maybe something after lunch later on today. 8:15 in this hour is brought to you by our good friends at Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise. And Lord have mercy, how do we get to talking about peanut butter again, Amy Pollard? It's like, it's got to be I know it's my favorite food. If I was on the desert island,
and he's not
I had
lying.
one to pick, it would be peanut butter.
Yeah, he eats peanut butter jelly sandwiches for dinner.
Oh yeah,
and on a lot of occasions.
Marmalade,
and see, I would never do that.
Mm.
There's something about that just doesn't. For me, it's not a dinner food. I can't. I don't know. I'll have it for lunch. I cannot tell you the last time I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Really?
No.
Girl, you got.
Now that we've been talking about it, I may have to make some of that up. Like
lunchroom lady PB&Js.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't toast those.
But you know what I like to do? I like to make the lunchroom lady peanut butter and jelly. Like we found out how to make it, and get Ritz crackers and dip the Ritz crackers in it.
Oh, girl, you have just put on 2 pounds just thinking about that.
Good stuff. Add pineapple? Really?
I love it. Oh, and
apple jelly, yes.
And Spam.
Spam and jelly. Brother Ricky, I swear.
No, he's talking about that meat jelly, that jiggly. That golden jelly that sits next to the Spam in the can.
Ew, that's so horrible. It makes me want to vomit.
Warrior Girl had PB&J for breakfast. That's right, girl. Nectar of the gods.
Ricky's not kidding.
What kind of jelly, Warrior Girl?
See, she had a PB&J for breakfast.
What kind? Was it jelly, jam? What kind? I'm partial to marmalade, to be honest with you.
Really?
Oh yeah, my Nana used to make marmalade, homemade marmalade, and oh my God, the kids at school would fight me for it.
Now, one of my favorite jellies right now is Satsuma jelly. I absolutely am freaked out. I love Satsuma jelly.
I'd love some. If I hadn't thought about it, I could just say it. I got a tree in my yard, puts out fruit every year. Super sweet.
Is it an orange?
It's orange in color.
Plum, a plum, apricot.
No. It's a citrusy thing. Loquat.
Oh.
No, I'd love to find some loquat jelly because that's fine. Yes, I am a lot like Paddington Bear. Thank you very much. I'll eat straight marmalade sandwiches. Sure do. Marmalade and butter sandwiches are awesome.
One of my favorite things to do is get cream cheese and pour that Satsuma jelly over it, or hot pepper jelly, and eat it with the Ritz crackers.
Yes. Persimmon is good. Wow, Carolyn's getting out there with some persimmon.
Persimmon is tart, isn't it?
But you can add the sugar. Oh, let me tell you, have you ever had rhubarb?
Why do I get the feeling that that's like tar?
It's super tart. Okay, but here's how it works though. You can't eat the leaves. The leaves are poisonous. You can only eat the stalk. And they look like
I want to eat something poisonous.
Wait a minute. Let me finish telling the story. So you cut the leaves off and the stalks are fine and they look like celery, but they're tart. And you cook them with sugar. You boil them in sugar water until they're soft. And then you let it set up in its own little and then because it gets like a syrupy thing, and then you make custard, vanilla custard, and you put it in a bowl and you serve that vanilla custard over the top of it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Palm jelly?
Wow.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, sweet jelly.
Ever. It's made from the palm of what?
Date palm jelly, maybe.
See, I don't like anything raisiny, pruny, none of that.
Really?
I don't eat prunes, raisins. No.
You like grape jelly?
Grape is my absolute favorite, and it has to be a certain kind of grape,
Bama?
either Bama or Welch's.
Yeah.
Welch's is my jelly of choice.
I like their juices. I like their grape juices.
Their grape juice,
That white grape
what?
juice, you put it in the
That
fridge.
white grape is fine, or the white grape peach.
Yeah.
Woo, doggy! I like to get me a glass of ice and pour that in it. Y'all know what? I made a pitcher of tea 2 days ago. It's been a year since I've made a pitcher of tea. I don't know what got into me, but it was fine.
Little yellow balls.
Ooh,
I'll have to look that one up, Carolyn.
the little yellow balls from the palm. Is it like a tropical palm? I've never heard of that.
I'll have to try it, find it.
Ooh, you love prunes. Ew.
I like prunes and raisins. I like all the dried fruit.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Muscadine jelly would be good. Some scuppernong jelly.
I hadn't had any of that in a long time. Yeah, look, we done got ourselves all talked up over some jellies and
Yes. You know, Gina, I don't know if Gina's still on, but Gina was on earlier this morning. She makes jams and jellies.
Really?
Gina Old Mortimer.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You have them in your yard. The
palms? Or
palms?
the scuppernongs? Or the scuplins? I'm about to dig up all my muscadine vines. I've got one. Why? Because they're killing the neighbor's trees, and I'm sure they're getting PO'd at me.
But they're in your backyard?
Yeah, they're too close to the fence. I got to get them out.
Can you transplant those?
I'm sure. They're easy. They grow like weeds, literally grow like weeds.
Because I'm thinking I need some of them muscadines. I can build me a little, put me some posts in the ground and do the things over the top so they can
come on and get them. I got them. Girl, I've got one that's got a root that shoots out of the ground that's that big. Huge. Are
they productive?
Truck and I'll throw it in the back.
Are they productive?
Yeah.
They make the muscadines.
Yeah.
Or the scuppernons, whatever.
Scuplins, muscadine, whatever you want to call them. Gooseberries. I like mangoes. Love mangoes. Can't grow them around here, though. B1053, that's brand new Ashley McBride. One night standards. That's some good old country sounding country right there. 69 on your all metal roofing and siding weather radar. This hour, a service of Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard and Enterprise. Amy, we get on these tangents now that we're doing the streaming show, and we have been talking about jams and jellies and the best combinations with peanut butter on toast or bread. It's quite fascinating. So I want to invite everybody to join us online. Just go to Facebook, type in B1053. Boom. There we are. Go to youtube.com, type in Wiregrass Radio, 2 words, and there you have it as well. Now, a lot of folks are subscribing so they can join us first thing in the morning. I mean, say we got folks that are
We've got a breakfast club.
That's right. That's right. It's a ton of fun. Also a ton of fun is taking care of mom. Amy, we got to get a qualifier this hour for Mom's Day Out from Glass Doctor, Dothan Blowpipe, and Massage Envy. We're talking about mom and her best friend spending an entire day at the spa with flowers and then wrapping it up with dinner for 2. Are you kidding me? That's going to be perfection.
Why don't you do that right now, Dave? That would be cool.
All right.
Let's go ahead and get a qualifier.
So when you hear what I'm about to play on the radio, you know what to do. Be caller number 15. Mutinous. There we go.
Good job. Want to know how you lose when it rings and rings?
When it rings and rings and rings.
Then you know it ain't you.
Yeah.
Rudy, come here. Come on. Say hey to Rudy. Say hey.
B1053, good morning.
Good morning.
Who is this?
Candace.
Candace, you are caller 15. Yay, you just got qualified for Mom's Day Out, an entire day at the spa for Mom and her best friend, plus flowers for two and dinner for two, all from Glass Doctor, Dothan Blowpipe, and Massage Envy. How does that make you feel?
Happy this Wednesday morning.
There you go. Happy this Wednesday morning. Well, remember, you can get qualified as many times as you like. It's Mom's Day Out. Now tell everybody, Carolyn, what station takes care of Mom?
B1053.
Coffee burp.
Oh,
Sorry. Coffee does that from time to time.
I had all my doggies saying hello to everybody this morning.
Apologies to Candace if you're watching online. I didn't mean to call you Carolyn.
You called her Carolyn?
I did.
We have Candaces and Carolyns, and oh, Becca's like checking out all my puppers. I've got a whole kennel. I got a whole passel of them. For sure.
For sure.
All right, let's see what we got. Y'all, I feel like I need to do something productive today. Which every day is productive for me. I swear I don't have time to. It's like on days that I'm on in the afternoons with Wiregrass Strong, it's like I get off here, I do a few things, got to do, get them done. Back on the air at 5 o'clock. By the time I get done with that, time to fix dinner. Huh?
You just said
whatever. I said do all that. A sooner and a chihuahua. That's funny. A sooner. My squash plants are insane. They are going psycho. I should have some squash here in like.
All that good rain and sunshine.
Yeah. I should have some squash plants probably. I'm saying in about 4 days, 5 days, something like that.
I got to go. I'll be right back. It's about to be uncomfortable in here.
Why?
Because I got to go. I've had too much coffee. Be right back.
Why does my morning show partner tell everything? Tells everything. Best thing to do is fill out an application. The absolute best thing to do. Applywithamy.com. APPLY with Amy, AMIE.com. Applywithamy.com. If you do that, then you can go in and fill out the application, and then we can take a look at it and go from there. Best thing to do, because I can't really tell anything until I have an application. So if there's anybody out there needing to do a refi or get approved for a new home, you don't forget, we building houses too. Mostly in Wicksburg. But We can do them anywhere in Alabama.
Sorry, guys. I had to go. I was going to have to start dancing.
Oh no.
App
Oh,
fee for what?
oh. Let me have him go.
Application fee?
No.
No.
Is there a fee? No.
No.
Go Bear.
Becca ain't paying attention, Amy. She's not listening. She's not paying attention in the morning. Not paying attention. Becca. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, there we go. His Highness has arrived. He's so little.
He's so tiny. He's sleeping.
Say what you said on his belly.
I said, you want to see your Mimi? Braden Michael. You want
Look
to
at
see your
that baby.
Mimi? You love your Mimi? He's in a milk coma right now. Complete milk coma. Look at him.
He's out. He's down for the count.
Oh, yo, I love this little thing. I love him so much.
Oh, little hiccup.
He's just like,
He opened his eye a little bit.
he's like, hey to the world.
Hello, world. Yep, he's opening that little eye right next to
He's
you.
like,
Yep.
is that my
Don't leave me
Mimi?
alone. I'm in a milk coma.
It's my Mimi. Look at him. Y'all know this is like, he's the sweetest ever. He hears me talking. Oh, see. He loves his Mimi. I can just like hold him all the time. Look, he's like, oh, is that a microphone? Look at him. He's so pretty. Look at Dave. He's like, hey, y'all.
There it is, Florida Georgia Line, their latest I Love My Country. 8:34, Pollard and Dave in the morning, and Amy is pure Mimi mode right now. If you're watching the stream, you can see baby Braden and just all and coo and cuddle. Good morning, you guys.
Look how sweet.
There his eyes open.
Oh, there he hears his Mimi talking.
That's right.
Yeah, he's in a milk coma.
He is.
He's I mean, it's pretty standard, about 22 hours of the day.
Yeah.
But he is absolutely the most precious little thing.
He's trying to be up with his Mimi.
He's trying.
He's trying.
He's trying. But it's usually about 2:30 in the morning when he's like wild-eyed.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
Time to wake up. The boss has spoken. It is time to wake up.
Yes, for sure. So sweet. Yes, Kellogg, he is growing so much. Say, hey, Auntie Kellogg. Oh, his eyes are blue, y'all. He got big old eyes like his Mimi. Deep blue eyes. Say, hey. What's up, world? He's looking. He's like, what's going on? We hope they don't change. We hope they stay the color of his daddy's. Say, hey, everybody. Oh, y'all hear him? Those little baby grunts, they're the sweetest. Stretching.
He's cooing.
Oh. He's a sweet boy. He's not cooing yet, but it won't be long. Look at his little head. Look at his little hair.
There's a smile.
I wish he would smile for y'all. He smiles all the time.
Going. He's smiling. What? Give me that nipple.
Oh, there he was. He just was smiling. He's a sweet boy.
Let's make him the star.
Say, my Mimi's got me. Oh, look at him. And my Mimi's got a hold of me. Look at him. So sweet. So sweet. Y'all, rotten. Oh, there he is. Look. Look, show everybody your eyes. Say, hey, Brayden. Say, hey. Where's my Mimi? Looks more like a poop and grin. Gas. That whole kind of thing. Mm-hmm. He's so sweet. Here we go, Mama. I get to get it. I get to get him in a few minutes and get all his loving. I'm the queen burper.
Are you now?
I'm the queen burper. Yeah, I don't know. So back in the day when I had kids, burping was just,
Yeah. Bounce them on your knee, pat them on the back.
Now there's this thing that they've taught them, that you take this finger and your thumb and you along there when you got them up on your shoulder, you rub along their spine like this. Just apply a little bit of pressure up and down their back, and it makes them start squirming because it like they said a lot of the nerves that are along your spine and the back, it makes them start squirming because I don't know if it kind of tickles them or what, but it'll make them burp like that. And we didn't have that 28 years ago or 24 years ago with her. It was just pat, 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 or lay them across your knee on their belly and try to get them to burp like that. But these days you can just like rub your finger and your thumb on both sides of their spine and they and they'll burp. It's crazy. Because she was asking them, she said, every time y'all bring him back from the nursery, he's so content. Like, he's a good baby anyway. But she's like, how do y'all get him to burp and stuff? And she showed her that trick. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, he's got a surprise, all right. Had a few of those. You always know you always know when there's one of those because you'll be back in the back doing laundry or whatever, you'll hear him go, oh,
yeah.
Oh, we've got a winner.
Baby doo-doo smell like baby doo-doo. There is no mistaking.
Yeah.
There is no mistaking baby doo-doo.
That is the truth. For sure.
Baby dookie.
What's up with Kellogg?
Egg on head trick.
So, I know that they said that they opened the beaches in Florida, right? But it's only for. Is it?
Yeah, there's certain hours.
Certain times.
I think certain hours.
So, what about like the lakes and stuff in Florida? Is that the same?
I would think.
Work. Yeah, because I'm wondering if all the lakes and stuff are open or if it's just.
Are you feeling the need, Amy, to get to the lake?
Yeah, kind of.
Hey, Arizona.
Hello. Not necessarily the Florida lakes, but I was just wondering because there are a few lakes that I like to go to in Florida, but I didn't know if they were the same as the beaches as far as being open.
No. Your Kellogg says that they've never been closed.
Oh, the lakes and stuff. Yeah. So, well, that's good. I didn't know Florida was different than us. But
hey, Arizona Williams.
Arizona. So because I'm kind of feeling like I want to get to the lake and do a little something.
Jet skiing or something.
Yeah. I need to get my jet skis out because they're dirty. They need to be rinsed off a little bit. I might do that this weekend, actually. Just get out and go cruising.
Do you ever take them in the snake pond in your backyard?
We have a couple of times. You just can't do like you're just kind of putting around. I mean, you can get them in there and wash them off, but that's about it.
The snake pond. You see what I called it?
Mm-hmm.
The moccasin pond in the backyard.
I ain't even gonna lie. There's one in there that I swear is an anaconda because my husband come in all shook up
Yeah, I bet.
the day he saw it. Yeah, we're gonna have him on the back, girl. We're gonna put Braden on the back and be ready to ride. All our youngins have grown up at the beach or the lake. I mean, I think that's just kind of a southern thing. The outdoors in general. Your kids been in the woods hunting, riding four-wheelers, river, lake. That's just kind of a southern thing. Really,
Catching
for us.
bugs, catching
I mean,
bugs, and snakes, climbing trees.
Mhm. Yeah. But does it seem to y'all like kids don't do that as much as they did like when we were kids? Because there's like video games and stuff now.
A little bit.
Like, do kids these
Here's
days
the
even
thing,
climb
Amy,
trees?
when I was little, woods were a thing. They existed. Woods existed when I was little. Sam, woods don't exist anymore. If you want to go to the woods, you got to go. You know.
Yeah.
When I was
It's
little,
not
if I wanted
like
to go to the woods. It was a bike ride away at the most.
it's a necessity now. It's like it's a bathroom.
Yeah.
But when we were kids, it was like a way to get out and explore.
And it was right there. We didn't have to go anywhere. The longest we'd have to ride is on our bicycle for a couple of blocks.
Yeah.
And we were at the woods.
He's a city boy. So like, is that video games and stuff like that now?
PlayStation Network.
Yeah. Oh my Lord. Can you imagine if that happened? What, close the PlayStation Network where people couldn't play video games during this quarantination? Lord have mercy. There'd be some shootings going on.
It'd be a madhouse.
Oh, because I believe video games is probably what kept a lot of people sane through all this thing. Although I can't tell you the last time it's been since I played a video game. Dave probably played last night.
No, well, yeah, I did. But this one right here, this is the hardest video game ever.
Cuphead?
It is. I'll pay you $100 if you can get through the first 2 levels in a week.
I bet you my son-in-law can.
Bet you he can't.
Michael.
Ask him about Cuphead. Yeah, dusting at your house, don't you wish? Or do you mean dusting up?
He said, I'll do it. He's a gamer.
So what do you say about Cuphead?
He said it's one of the hardest games you can play. That's what he said.
Yep.
So, Dave, did you get through the first 2 levels?
I'm on level 7, actually.
You're on level 7.
I've been playing the game for 2 years. It is hard.
Furniture. What about furniture, Kellogg?
Dusting the furniture. She said there'd be some dusting at my house, and I said, "What, a dust up?" And she goes, "No, I'm dusting furniture."
Yeah, Kellogg, your brother just now rolling out of bed. 8:34 in the morning. I know I told him we went to bed at midnight. I said, I'm getting you up at 4 o'clock when I get up. No, you ain't. Yeah, I am.
Hey, I got a stump. Got Sam to take out a stump yesterday. I had to use pure bribery to do it, though.
I know you had to pay him.
Oh, I had to up the ante. He's in negotiating mode. No, I didn't. I'm not paying him more. He's negotiating how he gets paid.
Okay.
So the original deal was $20 a stump. Now that's removing the stump, digging it up out of the ground.
Okay.
So he has now negotiated, instead of cash, he wants me to buy him a video game. So
Cuphead?
No, we've already got Cuphead.
What level is he on?
He and I are the same level. It's the hardest. It is the
y'all.
hardest.
Y'all are both on level 7 on Cuphead.
The only reason we're both on level 7 is that he has helped me and I have helped him.
How long have y'all been playing it?
2 years.
2 years.
It's hard. This is a difficult game.
2 years and you're only on level 7? Forget it. That's the kind of game that I go, Dave always says, I quit. I can't win. I'm not playing. That's me. I just quit. If I can't play, I just quit. If I can't win.
It's not a game you can't stay with it for long because it's too frustrating.
I know.
You play it for a little while and you back off, go back in another week or so, play it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not.
Hey, Kelly, she never accepts the fact that.
Yeah, but he's your brother. He's your brother. He comes from.
Like it was an accident. Yeah.
Kelly's the hardest working one. Her brother, look, don't get me started. Sleep till 8:30 in the morning. Pure sorriness. Pure sorriness.
Oh my God.
What system is it on? Is it PlayStation?
You can get it for any system. You can get it for any system. It's a digital download.
What is the concept?
It's a scrolling shooter. If Becca's a gamer, she knows. Scrolling shooter.
Kellogg, I bet my nephew could probably have it on level 2 in the first week. He is
if he doesn't break the PlayStation first.
Is he 9? Trying to think of how old Colt is.
All right, time to say bye, girl.
Yeah, he does say that. He'd break the TV. You're right.
1053, Pollard and Dave, and the latest from Mark Chestnut. Glad he's popping back up. What a great tune there. Found another you, and she hates me too. 69 on your all-metal roofing and siding weather radar this hour, a service of Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard and Enterprise. What you shaking your head over, girl?
I'm just sitting here thinking, because I'm thinking my nephew is 9, and she's like, he's going to be 13, and I'm like, where does the time go?
I mean,
it's so crazy. Yes, it absolutely does. And especially when you're doing mornings and you're having fun. And we've had so much fun with everybody that's been logged on with us this morning. And, oh, Lord, we've had people in India this morning. We've had people in Michigan, Arizona, just scrolling through. And they're like just checking out these crazy 2 people doing a morning show in Alabama for sure. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. Huh?
I said we are a sideshow, aren't we?
Yeah, for real. We are moving on out of here. It's hump day, and all day long I've been thinking it's Tuesday.
No, it's
Thank
Pizza
goodness
Wednesday,
it's not.
girl. Pizza Wednesday.
Pizza Wednesday at the Gilligan House.
That's right.
And of course, we're gonna probably, I don't know what we're gonna do. Kelly, we've been selling some Pollard's Hush Puppy Mix on this program the last 2 days. Gonna give them recipes for the fried squash and how you bread it in the Hush Puppy Mix and everything. So we're always cooking at the Pollard house for sure. We'll be back tomorrow morning to do what we do. I'll be on this afternoon, Wiregrass Strong. We'll be talking about Houston County Board of Education and the possible 2021 school year. Or is it? Would this fall be the 2021 school year?
20 to 21, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking about that and what the possibilities might be. See if we can get y'all some new information. Maybe some information that we didn't already know. So make sure you join us 5 o'clock right here again with Pollard and Dave and B1053. Thank you so much. We love you. God bless you.
That's it, boys and girls.
Touchdown.
Wednesday's in the bank. Y'all have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow morning.
I'll talk to you this afternoon at 5 o'clock. Thank y'all.
Bye.
Be good.